Yo, welcome back to another episode. It's your boy, motherfucking Cuban.
And it's your boy, I Am Good, and we back at it again with a new EP, man.
We got a special guest in the house. We've been talking about this project for the longest, and I think it's gonna happen this year. Oh, it's gonna happen this year. He's a coach, he's a teacher, he's a friend. We got Benitez in the motherfucking house.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. What up? Appreciate you guys having me. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, guys, in the background, relax.
Yeah, calm it down back there.
Every time we get a guest, you guys want to freak out over there. But let me get my drinking going. I'm not supposed to be drinking, but it's a good reason to drink.
Yeah, man.
It's a good day, right?
Yeah, this is only one cup.
Ooh.
But it's filled.
Yeah. It's going to last the rest of the episode.
You want water, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm solid, man.
You good? Okay.
Yeah.
Soda, anything?
No, I'm good.
All right. I'm over here being a bad host and shit.
Cheers, brother.
bro.
No, you solid. I just appreciate the love you guys having me here. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean?
Yeah. My daughter's about to come in. Who's your friend? What's his name? I'm trying to press everybody that comes to the house. But we got Benitez in the house, man. Benitez, if you don't know why we call it the Woods, we're gonna explain it to you. Let me just turn this on. Hopefully the Woods is where you at.
Yeah.
This is where I grew up. This is where you could consider my hood. You could say that. I've been here for 20 plus years.
Yeah.
Not in this apartment, but in this complex.
Yeah.
So if you would text me, hey man, where you at? I'm at the Woods.
Yeah.
So welcome to the Woods. You're part of the Woods family now. So
All right.
and down the street from where your home, where you call home sometimes, most of the time you're there. But for our guests and for people that don't know who you are, we just like to, before we get anything started, we like to get to know you first, so they can get to know you too. Simple questions like, where were you born?
I was born in Montebello in LA, but
Montebello.
I almost lived in the woods. So I knew this was the Woods way back.
Okay.
I grew up my whole life in Moreno Valley. You know what I'm saying? So
For sure.
my parents, my mom mostly when I was born was like, we're not raising a family in LA.
Damn.
When you come to New LA.
For real. Little did she know everybody from LA came
over
Valley.
here.
Exactly.
But yeah, so now I grew up over here on Atwood
Okay.
and on Hemlock in Paris over there.
Okay.
But
Now
yeah,
you really
I'm from
grew up
Moreno Valley.
in the trenches.
I did a little bit.
Fucking
Yeah.
Atwood and then Hemlock in Paris. Like Hemlock in Paris. If you guys don't, if you're not familiar with MOVAL, that area over there is rough.
Yeah.
I don't want to throw too much trash on it, but just recently,
Somebody got killed over
it
there.
was like 6 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
Right outside my house where we live.
Yeah.
You used to live in those apartments right there?
Yeah, those apartments.
So
shit.
on Orchid Lane, where
Yeah.
everything got going.
Yeah.
Actually, I think in 2019 when I bought my first house, my parents were still living there.
Okay.
And I was going to visit, and unfortunately, while I'm on the way over there, my mom called me talking about, "Hey, don't freak out. The car got shot up last night."
Oh shit.
I was like, "Yeah, y'all gotta go."
Damn.
So
Yeah.
I got them out of there and moved them in with me real quick. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
As I'm elevating my life, I had to pull them with me.
Oh yeah, definitely. Most doubt. That's respect. What school? What elementary school did you go to?
So we bounced around a lot, but so I went to what is this one right here? Butterfield.
Okay.
I went to Ramona before they closed it.
Okay.
I went to Sunnymead Elementary.
They closed Ramona.
They did for a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
But they
So-
rebuilt it, right?
Yeah, they rebuilt
The
it
boy,
now.
they did a whole new thing over there by Searson.
Did it?
Yeah, that's Ramona right there.
Shit. Yeah, I didn't know
What
nothing
street
about
is that?
To be honest, I don't even know. It's right
It's
there.
Day,
It's
Day
Paris.
Street, huh?
It's behind Bay, I think.
Oh, Bay, yeah, Bay.
A little bit
It's
further.
yeah, it's somewhere right there. You know where Fufulas is at?
Yeah.
Well, not well. No, what the fucking street is that? Day Street? No,
I'm not sure
Bay?
either.
I'm not even sure.
I think it's Bay, where that park is at. Over there, our donor.
But
See, it
if
could
if you hit a left right there,
Yeah,
Mhm.
and go straight down.
Go straight down. It's on the right.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's by
okay.
There's
no,
a Starbucks right there.
So Starbucks, there was a continuation school right there too, but now it's like a bus stop and shit.
Yeah.
That's my
it's
old
like-
neighborhood right there. That's
Okay,
why.
yeah. That's where the old KFC used to be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Right there in that
Mhm.
area. Okay, I wanted to go to Ramona so bad. Cause I
No,
like
nigga.
well, I went to
Yeah,
Creekside.
you went to Creekside.
But
Yeah.
I went to I lived in Searson like
Yeah.
crazy, like it was right there. And then one of my teachers that I used to like back in the days, she moved over there, and I'm like, oh, I want to go over there so bad. Just to, she was like an assistant principal or some shit.
Yeah,
I don't know what she's doing. Hopefully, Ms. Zana, you're doing real good out there.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lydia.
Yeah, no. So we bounced around, man. Growing up, it was rough. You know what I'm saying? So I think when I bought my house, I had moved. I bought it at 31.
Mm-hmm.
I had moved 20 times in my life. So we was bouncing around.
But you were all local in
Mobile
Mobile
Valley, yeah.
All right. What high, middle school?
Sunny Mead.
Sunnymead, okay.
Sunnymead
And then you
Middle
went to Mobile.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I did go to Valley View for like a month, but I had to get up out of there.
Yeah.
They changed the boundaries. My sophomore year of high school.
Okay, so
they shot me to Valley View. I was like, what?
That's crazy. Like,
so,
and I know at that time it wasn't looking like how it looks now.
Mark, did you go to? No, you didn't go to Mountain View.
Nah, hell no.
Because I went to Mountain View and then changed the boundaries, and I had to go
to Mobile.
No, to Sunnymead, and then
Sunnymead, okay.
Yeah, because I was still young, still a youngster. Yeah. I used to love the bus rides.
Oh shit!
Oh, X10, we used to have fun in that motherfucker. Like Sheldies and everything.
Niggas had to walk like, nah, bro.
Hey, we going down on the bus.
Oh, yeah, man.
Crazy.
Yeah, man.
True that.
No, okay, so then you went to Mobile, graduated from Mobile. What year did you graduate?
Graduated 07.
07.
Okay. Yeah.
Damn, right? That's right before we came in.
I know, yeah. We came in, what, 08? 08, yeah. Started our
Y'all would have
freshman
been
year.
freshmen,
Yeah.
And like, I would say like when you started your freshman year of high school, did you start playing sports at that point?
Yeah. I've always been, my family's always been football. So, my older brother played ball at MOVAL. I played ball. My little brother played ball. You know what I'm saying? So when we got there, it was just like a rite of path. Like it was my turn. So.
By the way, your brother, you're next, man. I know we got the message. We got the message.
Yeah, I had your back. I told you, you gotta have you on here too.
Yeah, definitely. We're gonna have him.
We're gonna have you, man, because I got stories with you.
Yeah, my little brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he got some stories for sure.
Yeah, funny ass stories, bro.
Okay, so you play football. What positions did you play?
I played freshman year. I was like middle linebacker and right tackle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it was back then. Mobile didn't have a lot of kids. So there was like maybe 20 of us on the freshman team, so we had to play both sides. And then when I moved up to JV as a sophomore, same thing, middle linebacker, and then offensive line, guard, whatever. And then my senior year was just offensive line.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I lied. Senior year, I did play D tackle.
So what about your older brother?
My older brother, O-line, D-line.
So your family was just all D-line and O-line.
Yeah.
Because your brother was a center, right?
Yeah.
Your dad was your brother was a center. I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, played in the trenches, man.
Yeah, I played in the trenches. Hey, man, Monster.
Yeah.
Monster was a short ass nigga.
Shout out to Monster.
Shout out to Monster, man.
Big stocky
real.
dude.
Yeah.
That was real. Shout out to my boy. All right. So you played football all your years, and then you graduated. From graduation, where did you say, okay, I want to? Because by the way, guys, we didn't even explain to you guys why we like. So he's a football coach, right? So he's Benitez. We've been talking for a couple months now about doing something with the school. Yep. And things happened that we was already right there, and we had to like back up a little bit because things happened, something didn't work out. And we're doing this out of our own type of way. You know what I'm saying? So he's a coach, and that's why we talking about football, because he's a coach, guys. Okay? Don't just be like,
he wearing MOVAL, but what is he doing?
Yeah. He's a teacher. He's a fucking teacher.
Man.
So when you graduated, she was like, did you decide like I want to be a coach, or was it like you just, I don't know, it was like, oh, fuck it.
Well, so my senior year, like MOVAL was always bad. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. MOVAL was always bad up until my senior year.
Yeah.
My senior year, we were the first team in school history to go to the semifinals. You're
talking about sports,
football. Yeah,
we thinking about some games.
I thought about other shit.
Other stuff.
That shit came. That shit was still bad when I was.
We was still getting the fight.
You're right.
Okay.
MOVAL in that sense didn't get good until like
last year,
2012, 2012 to 2016.
Damn, after we left,
that's when it really got like the school. Most people think of MOVAL, the brick, the murder, whatever. It is not the same school.
Yeah, no.
You walk the campus, it's
a whole. We did
so
it, guys. We did it, and I wish I would have recorded. But we walked it, and bro, like I got a whole different feeling. I'm like, man, this is not where some people got hit with with fucking what was it?
The chocolate milk,
fucking getting paper sprays,
man,
pizzas and shit like that. This is a whole different vibe, guys. But yeah, so after high school, I mean, like you said, when you went, MOVAL wasn't good at sports.
No, so my senior year we were 5-1. We blowing people out. Like it was crazy. Like I was having a crazy year too. But game 7 against Corona High School, I dislocated my shoulder.
So, I hate that.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not the same after that.
No, I actually did it twice in the same game. Because the first time when it happened, I wasn't sure. I had never been hurt before. And when I felt, it felt funny. It felt like poking out at me. And then when I rolled to my back, it popped back in.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So I go to the sideline. In my mind, I'm psycho. So I'm like, I ain't hurt. Nigga,
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. Nigga.
The trainer's like, nah, man, what happened? Nah, I'm good. Let me back. I get back in. Boom, popped out again.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'm really hurt this time. Y'all come get me.
Hell yeah.
So I felt cheated, man. And then they, like I said, they went on a run, went to the semis. I played in the semi game, but like I remember having real fear in my heart for the first time in my life. And so I'm trying to play football like scary.
Scary, yeah.
I'm trying to block with one hand. I'm getting whooped. And so they pulled me out, and I had to watch my team lose in the semis.
Do you remember your coach?
Yeah, Viapondo was my
Coach
online
V.
coach.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
my boy.
Coach Watkins was the head coach.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, shit. I'm tripping. I'm talking about like this is 1965 and shit, nigga.
This the early 2000s, bro.
I'm like, you remember your coach?
Nah, we had good people back then. You know what I'm saying? But so I felt cheated, right?
Yeah.
So I remember, like at or maybe not even graduation. I'm fast forwarding too far. One day we're walking down, and I, no disrespect to who the freshman staff was there. I won't say no names. But
we got the beat button if you want to.
That out.
We can beep it out if you want.
But I'm watching them. I'm like, yo, they are not good coaches. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And so I make a joke to Watkins, and this is before I got hurt.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I could coach better than them right now as a senior in high school. And he was like, for real? I was like, yeah, man, listen to these dudes. Like, how'd you hire them?
Yeah.
And so at graduation, I run into Watkins, and he's like, you still think you could do better? And I had this itch in me, and it's like, man, unfinished business, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So I was like, yeah, let me try. You know what I'm saying? So I was 17. I low-key was like working under the table kind of thing for a minute because I couldn't get hired until I was 18.
Yeah.
In September, they signed my contract or whatever. And then
Man, you've been coaching that long?
Yeah, I was about to say, knowing the X's and O's, like, how did you even, like, at that age, knowing the X's and O's, like, how did you even, like, come up with, like, play schemes if you were doing that at the time? Like, did you get help? Like, did your pops know? Like, because I know you come from a family of football players. Did your pop know, like, here's the X's and O's when you go on the field? Like,
you said he played Madden, bro.
Nigga, he got a family full of coaches, full of players.
Back then, I might not have been able to afford Madden, though.
Real shit. Motherfucking $60 a game.
Yeah.
That shit was 35 back then, nigga.
You ain't lying.
Yeah.
But you couldn't afford it back then.
But now, yeah, man, my pops went to my pops was big for his support system. He went to every game when I played. Even I remember he worked in Fontana at a Crest mill or called Crest Steel. Sorry. Like he was a welder, and so during his lunch break, or he would take his lunch during my football game, so he'd drive, watch me play, and then go back to work. Kind of thing.
You had a good pops, man.
Yeah. So,
how long was his lunch break?
That's what I'm saying.
For real.
But them games, them freshman games is like 10 minutes a quarter, so it'd be moving.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But so yeah, obviously trying to get help from everybody. I've never been to a guy that like. To have too big of an ego to ask for help.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs help.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, basketball coaches, volleyball coaches, they got knowledge too. If not even just a psychology of how to talk to kids.
Yeah.
So I try to listen to everybody, you know what I mean? And then but back then I was such a robot. Like everything that I was taught by Viapondo, even coaches like Pat McDaniel, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ted Watkins, like I said, they fed me, and everything they were giving me, I was eating it up. You know, like, so everything they told me is what I did.
Okay.
And then from that, it's trial and error. You know, some seasons we were cool, some seasons not so great. You know what I'm saying? But then I got good at it through experience. You know, I had the first ever undefeated season in school history.
That's right.
You know
As a freshman?
Well, on the JV level.
Okay. So you went from freshman to JV.
Yeah.
Okay.
So because like realistically, I was a ball boy in middle school. Then I played ball when I got to high school. Then I coached freshman, coached JV, and then became the head coach. You know what I'm saying? The head varsity coach. So I didn't skip no steps. You know
Yeah, no, I have. Yeah.
And so
You sound like McDaniels from the Dolphins.
yeah,
That fool started as a ball boy, bro.
Now
Now he's looking,
coaching the Dolphins.
making them look a little bit good.
But yeah, man. So it's just, you know, go to coaches clinics and like I said, over time, trial and error. You try something, and if it don't work, you gotta scrap it. You know, and you move on.
Yeah, move on from it. Yeah,
because those are the coaches I think, in my opinion, that end up being good, being successful.
Yeah,
the people who are like, nah, this is
Stick
what
to
I do, regardless of who you got. Those guys end up washing out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
you know, not to fast forward the conversation, but you know, how many years have you been a coach for the MOVAL?
this is gonna be my set for MOVAL. It's gonna be my 12th year, but total it's my 7th. It's gonna be my 17th football season.
Damn,
coaching. I had to leave for a minute. The politics of everything.
Yeah.
I wanted to be the head. I wanted to be the head coach.
Yeah.
But they're like, so I become a teacher, and we get these emails of job opportunities, right? So I'm 22. I'm like, man, I want to be a head coach. I get an email from Canyon Springs about applying to be the head coach. So I started reading the application, and it said that you need to be a coordinator for 2 years.
Damn.
But Watkins was our coordinator. So it was never gonna happen. You know,
What do you mean coordinator? Like a
defensive, offensive
Oh,
coordinator.
okay.
Yeah, you have to call plays
Right.
for at least for 2 years before you even could apply.
Yeah.
You know, without that
So
experience.
you talk about being in the booth up there, like
that's
calling the plays.
calling, hey, do this play. Okay.
Yeah.
So people that don't know, like me,
Yeah.
I'm asking for the people that don't know.
Yeah. So I actually had to leave. You know, it was you know, a little heartbreaking.
Where did you go?
I went to Visilago.
Damn.
You went to the ops.
That kind of hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get out.
Nah, man. Nah, but
Sorry.
Yeah,
I know my
sorry,
friend. Shout out to my friend Sarah. Her son just graduated from Vista Lago, and he played football. Yeah, they suck.
Yeah, sorry, Vista.
Sorry,
man.
Vista.
Can't do y'all, man.
Yeah, you guys are the ops, but
Yeah, they were at the time, but now I got a little love in my heart for them.
Yeah, you feel it. But
we went over there and changed the world, man. We stole the city. You know what I'm saying? We all of a sudden they're the worst football program.
yeah, I remember.
In the city, probably almost in the state, bro. They didn't win a game in 2 years.
fuck.
Before when we took over.
What year was this?
They went 0-16?
0-20.
0-20?
You guys played 20 games?
We played 10 games a season.
Oh,
Damn.
okay.
So before we got there, they were on a 22 game losing streak.
That's tough.
So,
Jesus.
So going over there, I remember even being nervous too. Yeah,
You were over there with no, I think
I think when CM was going to school.
probably. You said what year was this?
I would have got there. 2018 would have been my first football season with them.
Yeah.
Harris, Coach Harris was gone, right?
Harris was gone. Yeah,
okay.
Kiyoshi. Yeah, he was already in Independence.
He was already doing that show.
Yeah, Last Chance U.
That Last Chance U, yeah. Shout out to Miss Harris.
Yeah, Coach Harris.
Coach
Shout out to
Harris,
him.
Yeah, man.
He was actually, he was my brother's offensive line coach. You know what I'm saying? And so he's always, dropped knowledge on me too. You know, good family, him and his wife, Julie. Good people, you know what I'm saying? So, shout out to them too.
Yes.
Caleb just became a doctor. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit, no way.
Congratulations on that.
Little Caleb, he grown now.
Now he gone.
Got that doctorate degree. So
Jesus, how old is he, bro? Because I feel like he was my age when he
Gotta be
like,
almost.
And this nigga's already a doctor.
Yeah,
I know.
Miss Harris, you doing something right.
Damn. At least close to 30 something.
Yeah,
No, he's young. He's younger
than us,
bro.
bro.
He gotta be like at max 27.
Yeah, he's younger than us. Yeah.
Max.
Damn, that's right, man.
Yeah. Shout out to him, man. All right, so you went to Vista, right?
Yeah.
So you've been to Vista, and you started calling plays.
Yeah,
You calling plays for offense or defense?
offense.
Offense, okay.
Yeah. So
You like? Let me ask you, offense or defense better?
you know what's crazy? I started off defense,
Right.
and I did that for a few years, and I liked defense,
Mm-hmm.
but offense, I love offense. Like you control the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, like they say defense wins championships, offense wins games, but I don't know, man.
And like, okay, coaching offensively, would you say it's a more fast-paced game or it's a more slow pace, hand it off to the running back instead of running it? I mean, instead of throwing it.
Yeah.
Like,
It depends, man. Football, it just evolves.
exactly.
Yeah.
You know, like even the NFL is getting back to that gritty run the
Run the
ball.
ball.
You know what I'm saying? But like some teams are like air it out, but then you got like the Ravens. You know, they're
Yes.
just gonna punch you in the mouth.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts and the Eagles just with Saquon running the ball, and then they
Well, just not
blew
even
him out.
Just fucking Hurts just by itself.
That nigga,
Just-
man.
that nigga's a running back by itself.
His
Yeah,
legs is fucking tree trunks, like
Yeah,
big, like
So and high school's hit or miss, bro. Depending on what school you go to, a school that in empty every play, just throw the ball, never run the ball.
Yeah.
You know, then old school MOVAL was.
Let me stop you. Sorry about the seats, bro. It's called the Woods for a reason. That's what you guys see.
Oh, I'm chilling. I'm chilling.
No, I was just saying. Sometimes if you got,
Yeah,
if you
we
got no
need some
ass,
cushions.
it hurts.
It's because my body broken. You know?
we already broke this motherfucker in, bro.
But yeah,
Yeah.
so you said it's evolving, right? But going back to where you left MOVAL for how many years? 2 years?
It was 5 football seasons.
5. So was it 5 years?
Yeah,
Or no?
5 years. Well, I it was weird too because of COVID. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
so
yeah.
for 2 years we was online, but
Playing football online?
For no, there was no
Just contacting.
them esports. You know?
We over here contacting everybody, FaceTiming.
But now I taught there for 4 years, counting those 2 years online.
Okay.
But that last year, what's crazy was I was gonna give it up, right?
Because you were still calling plays, right? Like
I was. Yeah.
you and when you call plays, so like for people that don't know what we're talking about, you up in the booth, right? Or you on the bottom.
I've tried in the booth.
And you
I
don't
don't
like it?
like the booth.
Okay.
Because I like to be hands on. I like, if I see a mistake, I want to go talk to a kid. Like, hey man, you gotta do this.
Yeah.
Versus, it's not like the NFL where I could phone down and be like, hey man, let me talk to the left guard. Boo, 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 boo.
Yeah.
Like I would have to call someone on the mic and be like, hey man, go take the headphones to so and so, and sometimes they're on defense and offense, and so it just didn't work.
And then so like again for the people that don't know, like me a little bit. Cause I mean I like football, but I like the coaching part. I'm like, what's going on, right?
Yeah.
You're calling the plays. How different is that from being a head coach?
Well, so I actually still call the plays. As
the
the head coach, but the difference, like for just calling plays, that's your only responsibility. You got to make sure everybody knows their job, right? Like. You know who you're blocking. You know where you're running. You know where you're throwing the ball.
I got to confuse. So you just telling the players like you got this.
Yeah. So I'll be out there, give you something weird like let's go church ride empty. We're gonna go T drop Ollie Oscar cowboy or something crazy, right? And every piece talks to somebody to do something different.
That's a code
If
language.
he told you that, what would you do?
Well, shit, whatever position I am in, you gotta. I know the X's and O's. You gotta know your position and know where you gotta be on a certain timing of the field. So I know if you're calling a play for me as a running back,
Wait, hold on. What do you think you make you a good running back?
Cause nigga, look at my stature.
Nigga, I'm picturing you as a receiver, nigga.
Nigga,
you look like a running back. I'm give you the ball. I'm a tight end, nigga. I see you as a tight end.
Nigga, tight end. You gotta be.
They put me as a tight end.
You gotta be at least 5'8".
Tight end, and they're like, yeah. I was like, me tight end. He's like, yeah. I was like, who the fuck am I gonna block?
Nah, you gotta have some type of build. And like,
you gotta be big.
Yeah, you gotta be big.
I looked at the coach. Was like, what the fuck? What was his name? Norris? Coach Norris, I think that was his name.
Oh yeah.
Big ass fucking forehead.
Yeah.
That
He
nigga
was a nurse, I think.
Damn.
Does you?
I think he was a nurse.
Oh, I don't know. I was just like, you putting me as a fucking tight end? He's like, yeah. I was like, Nigga, what about them? You got 4 Samoans just sitting out in the bench. Put me as a running back, or I mean, a receiver or corner. That's what I. That's what I fucking. I looked at Coach Alcock. I was like, bro, and he was like, just do it. I was like, who am I gonna block? And he's like, just do it. I was like, all right, fuck it. I got lit up.
You gotta do your best.
Yeah, but okay.
But
So you just telling them as a coordinator, you just telling them like, hey, this is what you got.
yeah.
Hey, do they always have that, or this is a new thing?
No, it's always been a
Okay,
thing,
because
you know?
we didn't have one in JV.
Yeah, definitely.
Because sometimes the players say, hey, what do I do? And they looked at me like, well, learn your plays. Okay, well, I didn't know this one. You know what I'm saying? But okay, all right. So you well, the difference is you just calling plays, and the head coach is actually
Now I deal with everything. You know, I got to make sure the buses are ordered correctly. I got to make sure everybody's cleared with their physical, the grades. You know, all the paperwork. I got to deal with all the emails I'm getting from teachers. And, you know,
it's like your player's not doing it.
Yeah. Which I'm super thankful. The 2 years I've been the head coach, we haven't had any issues really. You know, knock on wood.
Yeah.
We haven't had no real issues. Haven't had no real suspensions. We just had a cumulative GPA of a 3.0 or better this year.
Wow.
And that was over the entire year.
Yeah,
So that wasn't just one grading window. That was like from August to June, the average GPA was above 3.0.
That's right.
So I got good kids.
I'm gonna stop you guys right there because the camera only goes 30 minutes, and we'll come right back.
Okay, you guys
Oh,
got
no,
Yeah,
you
no,
good.
don't go.
You good.
Now we're all right, Benitez. The only thing that you didn't say is you went to Vista. That's the only bad thing.
I know, dog. Shout out my boy Mike Tui, though.
Yeah, Mike too, yeah. For sure.
But okay, so now you went. Let's go. I know in the podcast we just jump everywhere, right?
Yeah.
So you left MOVAL for 2 years. And then from how did you get back?
So I actually left. I was
Oh
coaching
no,
football
for 5 years.
5.
5 years.
Yeah.
I don't keep saying 2 years.
But after my 4th year, my niece came into my life because, you know, years back my brother passed away, and so she was with the mom and it wasn't working out. So they're like, "Hey, can you take care of her?"
Yeah.
And so everything in my heart was like into football, into teaching, everything. So I had to like really self-reflect, like, what do I want to be? You know, do I want to be a busy, absent parent, or do I want to be present for her because she needed me?
Yeah.
And so that summer, I told Tui, I was like, bro, this is my last year, bro. I can't do it, dog. Like I have to give it to her. I have to be there for her.
Yeah.
She was about to be in high school, and so that like I said, that summertime, I applied to come back to MOVAL because I didn't want to take her to Vista. Different situation. You know, I was like, nah, you ain't going there, right? So I was like, let me apply for a job, come back to MOVAL. So I actually got the ASB director position. So I transferred back to MOVAL. But that season, I coached at Vista Del Lago.
Oh, shit.
So it was crazy because the football players, they all knew who I was. And they used to talk trash to me. Which was cool. I knew what I was getting myself into, so I would let it happen.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, that's what you're supposed to do. I'm the rival.
Yeah.
Say what you gonna say with your chest, though.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, for real.
Make sure in the field you guys do this shit.
Yeah, they didn't, but
They already know what's happening.
I think we hung 50 on them that game. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, hang that one. Damn.
Yeah, put that away.
Yeah, for real.
but what's crazy though, like in August, they all hate me. By week 10, when we played them, they all loved me. You know? So they knew who I was. They knew what it was about. You know, I coached at the other high school, but my heart was at MOVAL. And everything I was doing as ASB director was for them as much as I could. So like, even though there was that rivalry, there was still love. You know what I'm saying? So it was cool. And then, like I said, that season, I'm done. I'm walking away. I'm not even gonna coach no more. And then out of nowhere, like that would have happened in November. Out of nowhere, by March, Ted like retired. You know, I won't put his business out there, but something happened, personal life. He had to retire. So I was like, yo, this is a sign from God.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Perfect
like, you know what I mean?
timing.
Like, I've been working hard for this moment.
Yeah.
And I didn't think it was ever gonna happen. And then boom. So I apply, I get it. And I still tried to do my best to be present. And so like I was telling you guys when we were walking in, when I have a break, I'm on break.
Yeah.
I'm with the family. we doing whatever we're doing, and I try to give them as much of my time as possible.
Yeah,
That's right.
So, but when it's football season, I'm locked in.
Yeah.
So
Now, as far as like, I know you got the football, you deal with the whole football program, but the sports in general in MOVAL, how has the culture changed since you've been there as far as coaching? Has like the basketball team, I know they're getting up there, the women's league basketball, I know they're competing now, the wrestling as well. How has the culture changed so far?
To be honest, I think I just did the numbers. It was like 74% of our teams made it to CIF, which is our version of playoffs.
Yeah.
So like that was like 12 out of 18 out of 18 sports or something like that made it to the playoffs. And so we're doing well, man. Our volleyball team like 2 years ago just won a CIF championship.
Yes.
You mentioned our girls basketball team. They're playing in the Division I playoffs.
I heard about that.
Like,
Yes, that's right.
One of the best basketball teams in the country.
Yeah.
And it's like, shout out to Coach Larry. Larry Wright, he doing his thing. Our wrestling program just came back with Coach Renteria. They're doing their thing, man. Like every sport is on the come up, it feels like.
Yeah.
Our baseball team was doing well. Softball team is, they got a good young core that's about to do well. So like everybody's doing good. We have girls flag football now. That's a sanctioned CIF sport. They in their first season they went to playoffs, right?
Oh, nice.
They actually got a playoff win. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
So everybody's
doing good things out
That's
there.
good,
Nobody's
man.
doing their thing. I think. I mean, from coming where like when we went to school, the school was the same as when you went.
Yeah.
I think I think the morale from the school is like, it's picking up because all the new stuff that's getting.
Definitely.
Like I told my cousin, man, I wish we had this shit when
Hell
we were
yeah.
like
that motivation would have pushed us more to do sports and things like that. So
see, I did sports, but man, like I was still politicking like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
But I did play one season. I did pretty good. I got a pick and I got a sack.
There you go.
But then I couldn't play because my grades.
Yeah.
Coach Alcott wanted me to play baseball. I couldn't.
Yeah.
Because I had to go to night school.
Yeah.
I think he only wanted me because I was Cuban and Puerto Rican. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just
in your
saying.
blood.
It's
dog.
it's in your blood.
It gotta be.
You gotta be in your blood. So I'm like, I don't know if you want just that, but couldn't. But I wish. Let me go back. I got kicked out of the football team because Coach Watkins. We had lost the game prior to that. We came in on Monday. We're sitting there. He's give us this little bullshit speech, and then Tim gets up, goes outside, and he started beefing it with somebody. I forgot. I don't know if it was Tim or somebody else, but it was like one of the homies. I'm sitting around, and then he's saying some shit. And Tim goes like this to me. I get up, and while I was getting up, he goes, "If you don't want to play fucking football, then walk out this fucking room." I got up and I left. Bad timing. Bad timing. Right when I was walking out, and I thought I heard it. Right, I'm like, nah, he didn't. Like, walked out, and the next day I come in for practice. All my pads and shit are gone. And I said, I walked up to Coach. I think it was Chuck or whatever, Norris or whatever his fucking name is. Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris.
I said, "Hey, where's my pads at?" He said, "Oh, well, you're not on the team no more." I said, "What?" And he's
just
like, "Yeah,
like that.
you walked out." And I said, "Walked out of what?"
Yeah.
And then Coach Watkins comes in. He's like, "Yeah, you're fucking want to play fucking dick grabbing games out there." And I'm like, I was all right, cool. I had to go to night school anyways.
Yeah.
So I walked out, and then who was it? I think it was Eddie, Big Eddie.
Yeah,
was
Big
like,
Eddie.
"What happened?" I was like, "My pads are gone."
Eddie Leon?
Eddie.
I forgot his last name.
Eddie.
Big dude though.
He was big as fuck.
It's probably Leon. Shout out Eddie.
I don't know if it's Leon. I don't think it's Leon.
No.
I think it's something else.
I think I don't remember another Eddie.
I'll show you right now.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I've been doing this so long. I've been
Got so many names.
Eddie. Oh yeah.
So he was, "What happened?" And I was like, "Oh well, yeah." And he's like, "Oh, okay, cool." Like, "Oh, you don't let me go talk to him." And I was like, "I had to go to night school anyways, bro. I can't. I had to graduate."
Yeah.
I said, "I had to graduate."
Yeah.
So I bounced, and then Coach Alcott came and talked to me. He was like, "Hey, so you gonna play football? I mean, baseball?" And I was like, "I can't."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Why?" I was like, "I just signed up for night school."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Your grades are that fucked up?"
Yeah.
I say, yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Miss Harris because that's the only class I passed in my freshman year.
I think me and you was in the same boat because at that point, like, I was trying out for the basketball team, right? I was trying out for JV. And I think at that point, like, I was more interested in girls and, you know, trying to do my thing on that end, that I wasn't focusing on basketball and my grades like that. So, you know, I didn't really have that motivation to keep going. But shout out to Tony Snell. You know, he made the NBA. He was there my freshman year. He was graduating his senior year. So, you know, I got to play ball with him for a minute, but you know that didn't work out too much.
I think the same reason why I jumped football too. It's just because one of the cheerleaders I really liked. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna hop on there.
Might as well write cheerleading and football.
Yeah, but then I was a bitch. I was a straight bitch. She came give me water. I ran the other way. I was like, I'm out of here. Boom. And then she came to look for me in the fucking locker room. That hey, homegirl's looking out for you outside. I was like, who? Me? Nah. Fuck that. I'm not going outside. I went and talked to Coach. Who was the? I think it was Coach Alcock. I went and asked him, hey, I can't understand this play. My dumb ass just trying to looking around like she's. And I asked him, hey, is homegirl still outside? He's like, no, she gone. Boom, I'm out. But you know, and I got her to look at me, and I started being a bitch. And she's, you know, shout out to you.
Now, Coach, like, all right, you know, starting this year, you know, with football and everything, and if you have a star player that you would put forefront on your team. You know, who would that be at this point? Like, who is your, you know, star player that you see?
That's kind of like.
I know it's kind of seems biased.
That's asking who's your favorite kid.
I know it. I know it. But you always have that standout person that's who's gonna push the team to the next level.
Your coach? Who's your captain?
Yeah. Basically.
Well, we haven't picked captains yet because we haven't gotten all the way through it, but we do have a lot of returning football players, and so this year we won league championship last year. You know what I'm saying? And we brought the whole team back practically. So we have a lot of talent coming back. You know, so there's a few names that stand out. You know, I don't want to leave nobody out. They be mad at me. But,
I know.
It start to me. To be honest, it starts with the offensive line. You know, we got a really good offensive line, and so we got 4 returning starters. You know, so. We actually have a freshman kid who's going to be a sophomore. He started all 11 games for us last year, 10 games, regular season, 1 playoff game. Easy Renteria is stud.
So let me ask you, because, you know, what if I want to be a coach tomorrow, right? How do you like be like, hey, I want that guy in varsity?
I mean, so for
do
me,
you see it? Do you let them play one game and then be like, okay, I want, or you already see it?
You can see it way back in the spring.
Okay.
Yeah, we do spring ball, summer ball, fall ball, right?
Oh, okay.
And so I really believe in like clean slate. Even if you're returning, you got to earn that back.
Yeah. Okay.
You don't know everybody
starts starts fresh.
Yeah. Everything in life is earned, not given.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So no matter who we got coming back, no matter how much talent, because we have a lot of young kids that are coming up, and we have some returners. And I'm like, yo, if you skip in practice, if you ain't working hard in the weight room, your grades is bad, this freshman is going to take your job. You need to be on your P's and Q's if you want to be that dude. You know what I'm saying? So whoever comes in, everybody gets a chance, in the spring, and then as it gets to summer, it starts getting a little bit tighter with the reps. We just went on our dead period. When we come back tomorrow, it's gonna be even tighter. Like, all right, you've been dropping the ball every time we throw the ball. You're probably a JV kid, right? You out here one hand, you know what I'm saying, mixing people. You probably a varsity kid, but nothing until the pads come on really dictates who's who. Because you could be good in shorts, and I put a helmet on you. All of a sudden, you a basketball player. You know what I'm saying? You scared of contact. You ain't you're trying to avoid people, and then all of a sudden, you ain't good no more. So even with my mind of like what I think we can be this season, I gotta see it in pads first. I can't get too excited because you never know. Yeah. So
when you put a helmet on, this whole different fucking story. Me as being a receiver, I was like, I was catching shit like boom, boom. Put a helmet on, I couldn't see shit.
Yeah,
and then Coach Alcock was like, I think you need a new helmet. And I said, what do you mean? He's like, I think that's just too big for you because you can't see it. I said, man, fuck. I was like, all right, well, I went back and I did put extra padding on my shit. Yeah. Finding that motherfucker still on. I think, okay, cool.
Nigga can't see nothing.
That shit was just bouncing.
He just padded.
You would trip out on the stuff we have now, man. The technology and the equipment, the helmets. Mm-hmm. Now are like have technology that are tracking the impact on the brain and stuff like that.
Really?
We just got fitted with these. They look like straight like outer space,
like Guardian helmets, like right.
It's crazy, bro. But it has all kinds of computers, like in a car.
And you have that access.
Yeah. So like on game day, I'm gonna have on my phone. If someone takes too big a hit, it's gonna register like, oh, number 11 took a hit to the crown of the head, this much pressure, and so we could kind of like try to prevent concussions and stuff like that. So we got those helmets coming in. Like it's we call those helmets that you talk about buckets. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no more buckets.
Yeah, nigga, I'm telling you, and I'm like, fuck, can't catch no balls in this bitch now. Like for sure, they're not gonna fucking put me into play. First of all, I didn't even know my plays like that. I would just be like, where am I running? Oh, 6 foot. Run a 6. I'm like, all right, cool. Boom, I'm out there fucking running routes and shit.
And shout out to you for remembering the numbers.
Yeah, he remember that.
My favorite one was just the one nigga just
straight to the sideline.
I'm out. But nah, that's cool, bro. Like I like I like football to stay contact sport, but be safe. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like and you talking about like when you said earlier today, like or just earlier you said nothing comes up like when pads come on. It's when you're like, okay, cool. Like now I can see. A lot of because you said a lot of people are afraid to get hit. Yeah. Like for me when I was fighting, I was a motherfucker that was like, I want to know what a knee to the face feels like. Yeah. So when I was sparring and I see a guy throwing a knee, I'll put my head right there. Yeah. Boom. Oh fuck. I was like, okay, I don't want that. Yeah. I definitely don't want that.
Hell no.
And elbow, boom. And I was like, okay, I might be able to do this. Elbow, yeah. But like when I would teach class, I tell the kids like, hey, you have to learn how to get hit. Yeah. Like, so, like, if you see something that you don't like, oh, you're afraid to get hit by a knee. Yeah. Get hit by a knee just real fast right here in practice.
See what it's like. Yeah.
And if you don't like it, don't get hit by a motherfucker. Yeah. So, but it's true. When I put pads on, I was like, damn, this is different. Yeah. But my mentality was like, I want to hit somebody hard as fuck.
So you probably should have been playing defense.
Yeah.
They maybe just had.
Well, see, I was a DB. I was a DB. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I love corner. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I just tell I forgot who was the defensive coach. I was like, hey, what am I doing? Yeah. Because I'm be real with you, I didn't know my plays. Yeah. And he's like, oh, just hit somebody. Yeah. I was like, hit somebody. All right, cool. That's when we played Vista, I was like, hey, what do I do? He's like, he said, block him, push him. And go to the quarterback. Yeah. I was like, say less. Boom, I push the guy. I'm rolling hard in that. Boom. Smacked him. Mm-hmm. Then I got my pick and I got slid up. I got lit the fuck up. Yeah. I thought I see the touchdown line. I was like, fuck yeah, boom. Yeah. I was out.
You know what, Coach? One thing I got to ask you, being an offensive coordinator, your QB is your leader out there. He's, he's supposed to see everything, make the right passes. How is the communication with your quarterback now? Like is he receiving plays as he's supposed to, or like is he a mobile quarterback?
Yeah.
Is your quarterback coming back, or you got a new quarterback? Okay,
he's coming back. So, and he's gonna be the first quarterback I think in a cool minute is a returning starter for MOVAL. Like it doesn't happen often. A couple times here. The last one might have been Adonis Hill. He played a couple years. Shout out to him. But then before that, it just doesn't happen a lot at MOVAL because there's kids are transferring and stuff. Yeah. But the kid I got, man, I love the kid. That was gonna be my next name. I was gonna say because we were talking about our star players. Starts with the O-line, but then that quarterback. But the quarterback, a lot don't happen, and so shout out to Cyree Matthews, coming back. He's the reigning offensive MVP of our league.
Damn, okay,
so like
that's big.
He's gonna have a big year. I think he's gonna put on for the city. But that's my boy, man. Like he he actually started for me as a sophomore on defense.
Oh, okay.
But last year as a junior, he's like, yeah, I want to try quarterback. So we, try to work it out. He threw 4,000 yards, ran 4,000 yards. You know what I'm saying? So like dual threat quarterback, you know, but we texted every day. You know, he'll see a play online and be like, hey man, check this out. Or I'll send him something, hey man, check this out. Or, you know, we vibe really well.
That's cool. That's
so,
cool. That's what my next question is how is I think having a good program is having a good connection with the kids.
Yeah.
And I see it. I see it when we went to get the little tour. We see that you connected with everybody. Yeah. And I can tell you, and I don't give a fuck if he watches. Coach Watkins was not like that.
Trash.
But that nigga was like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you're watching this nigga, you for sure. Like, sorry. Like he was not. It wasn't really. I went more with Coach Alcott because I'll be like, hey dude, like this and that, like and I remember like the only reason why I said that because I was like he was asking for people to be kickers, and so I was like I could try, and he said try, fuck you, get out of here, and I'm like. The fuck?
Yeah,
I said, don't get no fucking kicker.
He was like that.
I was like, fuck you. And then like, I remember after I started playing football, I was always like, hey, Coach Watkins, you look at me, he's like, fuck you. And he was like, oh yeah? I was like, yeah, nigga. And I was like, I don't know why, I just didn't like him. But hey, keep going. Sorry, but I know the connection with the kids, I think it takes a big part on like they want to work with you. You know what I'm saying? I always say like if you there with the trenches, like even in the work environment with me, like I was a supervisor. If you're there with them in the trenches, you'll be like, oh, I'm gonna work for him.
Yeah.
So you think? You think having that relationship with the kids help you to connect deeper in the field?
Oh yeah. I mean. I'm from Moreno Valley, dog. Like, I'm really from Moreno Valley. You know, like I said, grew up on Atwood and Hemlock, and so like this means more to me than football. Football is my tool to help these kids. Right. You know what I'm saying? And like for me, without football, you know, I probably would have been messing around. Yeah. Yep. You know, my friends were not great friends. You know, my best friend in middle school. Man, love that dude still to this day. But we become freshmen, and that first semester of high school, he gets busted, goes to jail for like 2 years. I'm playing football. If that situation would happen in middle school, I'm probably right there with him. Yeah, because like I said, I'm really from Moreno Valley, so when it was popping off, and if you my boy, we rocking. Yeah. You know, and so but my education saved my life. Football helped keep me away from a lot of things. And so that's my tool I'm trying to give back to the kids. Like, I don't care if you get a scholarship. Like, football could be taken away from you any moment. Yeah. But your brain is your brain. Like, if you got good grades, you going to college. And most of these kids in Moreno Valley, like me, growing up, you got real humble beginnings, can't afford a lot. So we get full financial aid. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to college for free. Yeah. So get your grades, go to college for free, get a career. If you get the scholarship, that's icing on the cake. You know what I'm saying? But that's like 1% of all athletes get a Division I scholarship. So, but 100% of kids who get above a 3.0 get to go to college. Yeah. So you could gamble on that 1% or gamble on this guaranteed 100%. So, you know, me and you've been talking about your coaches. I vet my coaches way different. You know, they got to do what I'm asking them to do. They got to know what we're doing. I got a great JV freshman staff, whatever. But when I interviewed them, I sat them down. I was like, here's my vision of the program. Here's what my expectation of how you gonna talk to these kids. You ain't gonna cuss them out. You ain't gonna demean them or like, cause like from Moreno Valley, like these are little grown men.
Yeah, we already ready to go with you.
And so you I think I saw you guys talk about Patana on here one time. Like I saw Patana almost beat up Ted Watkins.
Yeah,
shout out to my boy Patana.
That nigga,
like start with my boy.
He threw his helmet. I was like, it's going down. You know and I think because he messed up, so he came out and was like, you slow, simple, or stupid.
You don't say that.
Patana was like, it's a wrap. You was like, what's up? You know, and so I'm trying to avoid those kind of conflicts. Yeah. You know, and so it's just different culture, different ideologies. You know what I'm saying? He's from a different world of football. You know, I'm from Reno Valley. Of like, I'm tired of seeing all my people doing bad or not having real opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys talk about you guys being at MOVAL. It's just different. It was a different culture, bro.
Yeah.
Like, gang culture was more important than, you know, going to school.
Yeah, true that.
Nowadays, it ain't cool to be in a gang no more. You know, it's cooler to be like the guy on social media, like, oh, I got 30,000 views because I scored this touchdown. Now kids are like, damn, I gotta get grades because I want to be that kid. You know, and so like, you know, I'm trying to push positivity more than anything. And I think the kids feel the effort. You know, they feel the love, they feel the effort, and so they give it back to me 100 times over. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So like, I mean, like same thing for you. Like, football and boxing saved my life because I was boxing and playing football at the same time. So when I stopped playing football, I wasn't like sad because I was like, oh, right after this, because I was doing 2 days. I'll go practice football, and then right after practice, I'll pick me up and go boxing. And then on the weekends, I'm fighting. So I like the homies were like, hey man, you're not around no more. I was like, man, I'm trying to box. Oh hell yeah! And then oh, show me something. I started sparring with them. To where I almost took it to a professional level. And I would say like, you know, like, oh, who's your first love? And I would joke around. I was like, oh, my wife. I was like, nah, but not, don't tell her that. Boxing was my first love, you know what I'm saying? But same thing as you. I think having like my boxing coach was like amazing. He was like, he would tell me straight like, oh, you want to be fucking over there fucking thinking that your homies are the people that you want? I was like, but you get locked up, they ain't gonna go look at you. I was like, okay, hey, get $1 million, they're gonna be right next to you. And I was in my head, I was like, damn, that's true. And then so I just all right, cool for sure. Then literally right after that, I met my wife, and it was like, I had to go out here because she was like, oh, if you don't graduate, you're not. My parents not gonna like me. I like you, and I'm like, damn. And the crazy thing, I was about to drop out. Like I was my sophomore year, I was going to Florida. I'm out of here. And I met her, and I was like, all right, cool. Like I guess I have to do this shit.
And that's just proof the man will do anything for the woman he loves.
Yeah, true that. You see, I didn't change my whole program. You know, I'm a married man now. When I got on this podcast, you know, I was in the transition of getting married. So, you know, AB, at this point, you know, the sneaker market, I was buying and selling shoes. You know, the sneaker market had went down. He asked me to be a part of this podcast, and I'm like, I don't know, bro. I can't be in front of the camera. I'm not good. You know, he was like, just let me do all the talking. You bounce off what I say. I'm like, all right, cool. Come on this podcast. I'd have found a whole new therapy session.
Yeah, no doubt.
This is where I can let out everything. You know, I can tell him shit I do with my wife, things I do at my job. You know, I can kind of be myself on this platform. So, you know, I would say AB changed my life in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Gave me a new reason to come here and, you know, do interviews with you, do interviews with rappers who I really, you know, that's my passion. You know, I love digging into the archive of music, you know. So any rapper that comes on here, I make sure I go back to your first shit. You know, whatever you rapped on first, I want to know about it. You know, I do interviews like that. So this is like my newfound passion.
That's cool, man. And I love that you guys are doing it because I mean, you from Reno Valley too. You know what I'm saying? And this is something that in the world of technology and social media, this is something really viable and a real career path. So I'm excited that you guys want to even come to us and work with us and try to get.
I mean, shout out to what's his name? Damn,
who's that?
Fucking.
He been on the podcast,
Derek.
Derek.
Shout out to Derek because he's the one that been telling me, bro, we have to link in with Benitez. We have to link in with Benitez. And in the back of my head, I'm like, I can't link in with you guys because the podcast, right? Because you know, we talk about a lot of game banging stuff, a lot of I mean, our past, right? We talk about our past, and we talk about a lot of like when we and Mark are just us. We talk about relationship problems, about our sex life, our whatever, you know. Like, and I was like, if I come to you guys, like, it's kids involved, right? So now we had to. So they like how we had the conversation, like, oh, you know, they might think the woods is something else, you know. So, and then in my head, I'm like, after the whole thing that happened with the radio station, in my head, I was like. It can't. There's way worse stuff that kids are watching now. That then they can watch with us because what we talking about is real stuff, and we kind of giving our testimony, like, okay, we did this, we did that.
That part.
And we want to get back to the community, like, give it back to, like I told you before, teach a class, be like, hey, there's you want to edit? Come on, like, help me out do this, or you want to hop on the podcast? I'll teach you how to do this. I'll teach you, like, what to ask with the right things. And then also, but we have to get the board in play, right? And be like, okay, look, we drinking because we're grown men, drinking. It's like we sitting. I'm pretty sure the people at whoever's up there and high up in the board and directors, they go and have the little cocktail here and there. Yeah. I was like, but we're not. We don't never in our podcast, in our episode, we never say, hey, go out and game bang.
No,
we go out and do this, go out and do that. We talk about our stuff, like when we did our past, and we bring homies in here that we still are cool with. Yeah, but that they're doing music or just come in here, come in here and just reminisce. Like, hey, remember when we used to take a shorty back there, or we remember when we did this and then. But it was just the past. So, like, if anybody sees it from your side of town, like, we would like to work with the school, we like to work with the community, and we have this play that we got. We will talk about it right when we come back because it's about to turn off.
Yeah, that's an hour in. I think it was like her freshman year she went to Kenya, I think.
Yeah.
I think so.
Crazy, bro.
So we're back, and I forgot where the fuck we were at. Oh, fuck. You guys can keep talking. I'll be right back. I forgot the water. What a fucking host. It's coming off again?
Yeah.
It's fucking hard, dude. She comes in and fucking pretends to sing in here. I think she's fucking Elsa.
All right. Yeah, we rolling. All right, Coach. I know you do a lot of things at MOVAL. You're a part of ASB.
ASB, yeah. I'm the ASB director.
So you direct them as well. You teach, and one thing I did want to ask you: what's the percentage rate of the high school graduate going to college now? Because I know back then you said it was at 2%.
Yeah, man.
That was going to college. Yeah. So in 2024, 2025, what's the percentage like of a high schooler going to college?
Well, so yeah, like you mentioned earlier, or right now, like in 2003, 2% of the graduating class applied, was accepted, and was going to college.
Right. You said 3%?
2%. It was like 6 kids.
That's sad.
It's super sad, bro.
Yeah.
And so we're over like 2,000 kids at MOVAL. So it's like 500 seniors almost. You're talking about 6 kids out of 500 we're going to go to college.
That's crazy.
Right? That was 2003. Right? Now, 2025, this graduating class, we're almost to like 40% of kids are eligible to go to college now. Right? So, and
this class that just graduated?
The class that just graduated right now. And what's different now is we have a lot of career tech education pathways. So we have like an entrepreneur pathways. We have theater tech pathways, which is really almost like carpentering type career stuff.
I seen that, bro. I really wish that shit was there when we were there.
So more like learning a trade.
Yeah. They have all kinds of stuff, and they have a digital media pathway. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of different things. We have a culinary arts school now. So you go through the culinary arts program, you learn how to be a chef. And
at MOVAL?
At MOVAL. And bro, the kitchen is dope. Like,
next time we go, you had to show me all this stuff.
Yeah, I got you. The first time I walked in there, I was like, what? They had knives on the wall and stuff. And you just a MOVAL kid?
Y'all lucky because
if you put that back in 2011,
most of them knives would have been gone, bro. Trust me.
For other little Mexicans be on over there.
But it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, they have to take safety tests and stuff like that, and to learn how to do stuff. We just got great kids, bro.
Yeah.
Like, MOVAL is like a hidden gem now. And what's crazy is all our people, right? We went through MOVAL. I'm 35. I'm about to be 36. So everybody my age got kids coming up. Like, I know people who I went to high school with got high school kids right now.
Okay.
And all their kids go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Because they had a bad experience at MOVAL. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, oh, nah, I didn't have a good experience, so I'm not sending my children there.
Yeah.
But it's not the same school, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's now, it's one of the better schools.
Yeah.
You know, and so I'm super proud of the progress we've made at MOVAL and just the culture of everything outside of sports. You know, just trying to help our community, trying to help our kids.
Yeah.
Especially in the climate of the world right now, we need more Black and brown people in college.
Yeah.
To be able to go be at these decision making meetings and help our people. You know,
True that.
Yeah. True that. So I wanted to talk to you before we get into like the fun part of everything in the next segment. I don't know what Mark you have any more.
No, I still got something. Go ahead, bro.
So I want to talk about what we want to do with the with this project that we have going on. If you guys didn't know, well, you guys didn't know, but we're gonna tell you guys now. We have a project that we're working on kind of giving. I'm gonna call it. Give it. You said the word. Give the IE some cameras.
Yeah.
Right. So basically, meaning, you have a lot of people going to Bosco, all these high end high schools, where you could get scholarship, or you can make it somewhere, right?
Yeah.
The IE really doesn't have that. Like, the whole reason why we made this podcast, because the IE doesn't have a platform where we're like, hey, come over here, you're an IE rapper, come over here. You don't have to go to LA. You don't have to go over there. You got that in the woods. Same thing with sports. We want to make a thing where people come like, oh shit, MOVAL has it, Vista, and I'm not, just because I went to Vista, just because we went to MOVAL, it's not saying we're staying in MOVAL. Yeah, we want to start with MOVAL because this is where our home is at. But we want to get all the schools doing the same program that we want, that we're working with you. So this year we do with you. Maybe next year we could do a Vista. Next year we do it with Valley or whatever. Yeah. But the project is to kind of highlight one of the players, one of the seniors, and record 3 of the games, interview them before the season starts, and kind of give them like, okay, just give them questions, and at the end of the podcast, ask them like, what's your goals for this season? Yeah. Right. So how many? If it's a running back, how many running touchdowns you're gonna get? How many running yards you're gonna get? And then at the end of the season, we'll bring them back and be like, hey, so how is it going? How did you do the season? Woo, woo, woo. And then ask them. The big question is, are you gonna continue playing football in college? Did you get a scholarship? Did you get scouted out? So that's the biggest thing. So with the help of Coach Benitez, it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be something good. To get cameras in MOVAL, right? So we want everybody to support it. We're gonna be at the games. So if you guys are MOVAL, I can't even say that
alumni.
Yeah.
So we have a couple rules in this fucking podcast. But if I can't pronounce a word or I fuck up on a word, we drink. If that shit goes off, we drink. So here, Mark, cheers.
Cheers, brother.
I'll drink my water.
Yeah.
Cheers, Coach.
Come by and show us some love. Come by to the camera, say what's up. So we're gonna start our first. It's gonna be kind of like a vlog. So I hope you guys don't get a little bit like, oh, this is a podcast, now you guys doing a vlog. But we just want to show you guys the steps that we're taking to start this new thing. So I think next week, if you're cool, we're gonna show up to one of you guys to practice. Yep. And just watch the practice. Me and Mark will just be talking on the camera, maybe talk to you a little bit, and then maybe me and Mark will pick the player. Yeah. You just tell us like, oh, this guy's a senior, that's the guy's a senior, and we'll see. Okay. And then we me and Mark still thinking about doing 2 players, maybe like a freshman or a sophomore where they're coming up, and then kind of like maybe at the senior year and we like go back, if we're still doing this, go back and be like, hey, what's up? Or have somebody else, if we're doing just producing this show, like, here you go. But that's why we clicked in with Benitez right now, because we want to get in with the school. Like, we're not bad kids. Yeah, we were at one point. We were. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
Yeah, we turned over a new leaf at this point.
If some teachers will tell you, yes, we were bad kids. But not no more. We're a family kid. We're family man, and we're married. We changed everything. But I want to ask your opinion about this whole the whole IE needs cameras. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to sound like a hater.
Right. No, we get hype, nigga, because like it's just to me, it's the same thing as a we made the podcast to get rappers in, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, how you gonna be saying you're from you're from the IE, but you're claiming LA, right? Same thing with that. Like we want more attention over here.
Yeah,
because we got talent,
and that's how I feel too. That's why I don't want to sound like a hater, but
we got it.
If you from Moreno Valley, be from Moreno Valley.
Yeah.
Why are you over driving to Paris?
Yeah,
you're saying like you could do that here.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, why are you driving to Riverside?
Yeah.
Like and it got MOVAL in your bio on social media. Like you ain't from MOVAL then, bro. You from the Rib. You from P Town, whatever, right? You know what I'm saying? Put on for what you're gonna put on. Don't claim Moreno Valley if you ain't putting on for Moreno Valley.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So people, I go back and forth with people like that all the time. Like my boy Moses Rogers, that's my brother, but he loved Moreno Valley more than anybody I know.
I really rep that.
And but he see it differently. Like, people just they hustle because Moreno Valley is full of hustlers and they think they gotta leave to make it big.
Yeah.
And so that's why I'm like, well, if we start to highlight what we doing in Moreno Valley, maybe people that perception, like people think Moreno Valley's ghetto.
Yeah.
Now we gotta change the perception. Like, okay, now we know it's not.
Yeah.
But now we gotta change the perception. Like, I can't be successful here.
Yeah.
Now we gotta change the people's mindset. Like, no, you can be.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how good our sports teams in the city of Moreno Valley would be if everybody stayed?
Yeah. Oh hell yeah.
Like Corona Centennial. What I'm saying? I remember my senior year of high school, they won the state championship, and they started quarterback lived across the street from Moreno Valley.
That's crazy.
I'm like, why couldn't that be us?
Yeah.
Like, if you would have came here, why couldn't that be us? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And so I think we have the right people in place now. That's number one, right? Like you was talking about your experience with, certain coaches, whatever. Like now we have the right people. Now we need the right kids. We need people to stay home, be hungry to put on for the city, and believe that they can. And so that's my vision. That's my hope. That if we put a little bit of spotlight on the city, on our kids, what we're doing, parents and alumni and people who got a bad taste in their mouth from Moreno Valley would be like, oh, you know what? Maybe it's not what I think it is.
Yeah. True.
And so you guys talk about how you evolved, the school evolved.
Yeah.
You talk about your testimony. Like we had these grown conversations with the kids too. Because I wasn't perfect. I did some bad stuff as a kid too, but I learned from bad experiences to do better. Right. And so we need people like you guys to be like, look, this is what I did, but this is what I'm doing now. And what you're doing today and what you're doing now is more important than what you did yesterday.
Yeah. It's not about the past, about the future.
Yeah.
And if you read the word, that's what God says that.
Yeah.
But I forgot what I was saying.
That's the liquor. Nah, but
Don't
Ben, we gonna
no, but the whole project. I think we're gonna call this
Project MOVAL.
Project. No, we're gonna call it. Let me see. Highlight IE or something. Spotlight at the IE or something. I don't know. We're gonna come up with something.
Work on the name.
We're
still working on that.
Hashtag,
We're still working on that.
Work in progress.
Work in project. It's gonna be a hashtag. So every time you see us, it's gonna be there if we go out of school. And it's like it's not just like MOVAL, like how Benitez says. It's the sports in MOVAL,
right?
Because there's a lot of kids, and it's not just MOVAL. It's just the IE period. So that means Riverside. I mean, Paris, fucking Ontario, everybody. We interviewed Epi. Epi. And this is what the perfect example where you come in, right? Epi is from the IE. He's from Ontario, but he was driving all the way to Bosco to get. And I understand how you said it's hustle. Their parents like, oh no, Bosco is gonna get you somewhere. Yeah, but we want that to be here. Yeah. We want MOVAL. We want Canyon. We want Vista. We want everywhere. Yeah. To be like, okay, if you want to go to one of those schools, you're gonna go somewhere. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We want that. And it's just not just MOVAL. I'm just talking about the whole IE period. Yeah, no doubt. Like if you live in MOVAL, you don't have to go all the way to LA. Yeah. Shout out to my boy Epi, because he committed to Iowa State and Ohio. My bad. Ohio State. Where this season he's gonna start. Yeah. So shout out to my boy. I'm gonna have to text him, in a couple of days and tell him we here. are gonna watch him.
That's my favorite college team. So when I saw that interview, I was kind of hyped. I was like, okay,
He's a beast, man.
Bro,
he's a fucking
and he's
beast.
so humble.
Yeah, he's a humble dude. Cool.
Man. Like, and I'm like, man, like, and it's probably just the Polynesian culture, but it was just, I'm like, dude, like, you so humble, like, and you know, we met him at one of the meetings where we had the thing, and he came back and was like, man, see, this is what I wanted to do.
He wanted the whole podcast.
He said, I wanted
like
this, not that, and like, I mean, it was cool, but I feel more like myself here. So also, the whole project is to give these kids like, okay, well, my city got my back, right? So like, they come in here, we treat them like they're fucking all stars. Like, oh yeah, man, he's Joe Water. You know, at the end of the podcast, you just take a picture and you sign it, boom, and then we're gonna go videotape so he could go and watch it later on. Like, damn, like I remember this. So you know, give him like, say like one of these kids do make it to the big leagues. He's already like, oh man, I already had my interview. I already know how to do this.
Yeah.
Some of these kids don't know
it's
how
like
to talk.
media training.
They don't, bro. It's a different world, man. With the like, there is no socializing no more. Like, and I think that's why a little bit why things have changed culturally everywhere too. Because you know, when you're bored, you find trouble. So back in the day, we didn't have social media to be, you know, on the phones like that for 8 hours a day. It ain't healthy. I ain't gonna lie, it ain't healthy. No, but it's changed everybody's temperament. Now everybody's a little bit more chill, more calm. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we were talking about the music. You know, the what we listen to in the
in the locker room is different.
It's different, bro. Like back in the day, man, it was like we was, you know, listening to DMX. And
it was a little bit hardcore.
Raw and gritty. Like, wanted to kill some people. You know, now they don't listen to music like that.
That's crazy, because when I used to like fight, I used to listen to Mexican music.
Yeah,
because that shit made me mad.
Get your blood going.
Bro, I'm fucking ready. My coach was like, "Why do you listen to that?" I said, "That shit triggers something in my brain, bro. Like it just is back with like it goes back deeper, right? Like it goes back to like when my mom was an alcoholic and she used to listen to Mexican music, and that would trigger me, boom. And I'm walking to this ring like I'm about to murder this kid. And you guys, my wife was like, whenever you used to walk in the ring, I didn't know him. Yeah, his face was a whole different person. Yeah, and I hop in the ring and I'm like, okay, I'm back. But I was like, this motherfucker in front of me, I need to fuck him up.
Hey, see that switch. That's what I be trying to teach these kids too. Like, I don't care how nice you are outside of football. The minute you get between the hashes, I need you to flip it. Yep. You know, now we ain't playing that. They always laugh when I make this reference. But I was like, if your mom's get in a 3-point stance in front of you, and she got the opposite colors, you better put mom in the dirt.
Yeah, mom got to go down. Sorry.
Sorry, mama.
Real shit.
But so this whole project that we're working on is just to get these kids to stay in IE, stay where they're from, you know, and be proud of where they're from. Like, because if they go to Bosco, and I'm not saying like shit to my boy Epi, he did his thing to get where he's at, right? But if we had the programs here like that, my boy Ebby didn't have to go nowhere. Yeah, it will come to, you know, whatever school he was going to, and okay, boom. If we get those people that, you know, are like influence coaches that are like, okay, well, like you said, oh damn, what they doing out in MOVAL? Let me go over there. Yeah. Or what they doing out in Paris? Let me tap in over there. You know, and bring that spotlight here, spotlight in MOVAL in IE. Boom, there you go. And just get that program, and it starts with us, you know what I'm saying? Like, people that are, you know, putting down for the city. Like, you know, we're going to show up and, you know, make sure people know who we are and let them know, like, oh, you know, we're doing this for the kids. Yeah. You know, and a lot of people are going to back us up because, okay, well, that's my son. Cool. Hey, go tap in with him because my son's going to be in his show next. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we're not gonna have this when the kids are here. Yeah. By the way, take that off. We're gonna have Gatorade. We're gonna have coconut water. Yeah. We're gonna have pickle juice. We're gonna have everything. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
no crapping on the podcast.
No crapping. No crapping. Hey, with that, you better talk. No, but that's the project we're working. Hopefully, you guys stay tuned to watch that shit, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be lit. I'm telling you guys, it's already. I've been this whole time. I've been tapping in with people that can videotape, but the people that I've been getting a hold of, they're like, oh bro, like I can't do it, but you said you gotta connect, so we might use yours. I already hit somebody up today. They're gonna call me hopefully sometime today or tomorrow, and we're gonna be tapping it up. So we wanna get this started, and our first tap in maybe two episodes from now, the video of us going to the practice is gonna be there. So it's just gonna be just basically a podcast out in the field.
Yeah.
So we talk to some of the kids, talk to some of the coaches, and let's see where MOVAL. We're gonna follow MOVAL's journey this year.
Yeah.
So we'll see what's up. But you had a couple questions.
One thing I wanted to ask you, Coach Ben, going into the locker room, you need that kind of I would say what's it called?
Motivation?
Motivation. I would say motivation. Going into the locker room, getting ready for a game. What is the locker room listening to nowadays?
Well, let me. You say this all the time.
Mm-hmm.
What's your routine to get ready?
Yeah,
but you say something else. Your routine when you ask a rapper is like, oh, what's your fuck? What the fuck do you say, bro? Like, what's your
ritual?
Ritual, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Like, what's the ritual going into the locker room nowadays?
Let me ask, from your point of view, and then we can maybe say from the player's point of view.
Yeah. Well, from my point of view, man, I'm literally running around with my head cut off.
Yeah.
So you got the snack bar, got the the balls and the equipment and the
So I'm gonna stop you right there. That's crazy. Because Coach Watkins, you know what the nigga just say? In his office.
Go into your office, nigga.
Motherfuckers running around. He's getting ready. Coach always just talking, shooting the shit, and we're over here panicking. Like, all right, hey, food is ready. Go eat. Okay, cool.
Yeah, but it's a lot about behind the scenes stuff that like nobody would even think about, And so, and then plus, like I'm doing ASB on top of that, so I'm like doing both. So, thankfully I got a super good coaching staff, they really hold me down. So I do the pregame meal. I'll go get it. I bring it set it up for the kids, and the kids come in, we'll pray, sit down, we eat. And then I do a motivational speech for them. True. Cut the lights off in the NPR, and then I just, try to talk from the heart with the kids, and you do a little motivation speech for every week has a different message. And then after that they go to the locker room, and that's kind of when they put the headphones on, and everybody listen to different kind of music. We got such a diverse community of kids. We got the Polynesian kids, we got the Mexican kids, the black kids, the a couple white kids. Like everybody's a little
white
bit,
kids.
It's only a couple of
sprinkle those in there. You gonna sprinkle those in there.
You need some of that motherfucker.
But it's so different. So like one kid, and everybody got headphones now. And everybody got different, on their phone. It's so much more access to music.
Yeah.
Versus like back in the day, we had that one speaker in the back,
Yeah,
and whoever was on aux was on aux.
Yeah, you listening to that? That's it.
And so kids, some kids might be listening to some Mexican music or something like corridos or something, right? And then you got the other kid listening to hip hop. A lot of the kids though, when they put it on the speaker, like in the weight room, they'll put music on. Shout out to Coach Metzenheimer, Kev, he's an alumni too. He be on the aux a lot of times, but he'll play the kid. He's more closer in age to kids. He's he's more tapped in with them or what they want to listen to. So I'll come in and I'm like, what are y'all listening to?
Like, like what is this shit?
To me, back in the day, like, man, this is soft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we
It's
finna
different.
get ran through. You over here listening to love music. Like it's just different. You know what I'm saying? Like what's that Keisha Cole song? The love.
Yeah, fuck yeah, nigga.
They listen to that shit? Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I set the back in the day. I set the tone to get something after that shit. Real shit.
Instead of getting hype, but they getting horny and shit. It's like, I think the game, but Shorty gonna be watching me.
But back in the day, man, we was listening to straight murder. You know what I'm saying? Like gang banging, and I'm trying to hurt you. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
So it's different. That was probably toxic, back in the day. That toxic hood mentality. But that's what that was the
was a culture back then.
That was what we was on, So although I be judging them and I be clowning them, it's probably better that we ain't listening to something like that. Because if we were, we probably get in trouble. So if someone walked in on our locker room back in the day, someone's getting fired.
Somebody.
So now the music is a lot different. They listen to a lot of Rod Wave and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I do have one rule though. I told him we don't listen to Drake no more. You know what I'm saying?
Word? Damn, only
shout out to
Kendrick?
Lamar. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's facts,
Yeah,
baby.
that's facts. Yeah.
What did I miss? What did I miss? Nigga, you missed a lot.
You missed a lot of hip hop, bro.
I'm like I said, I'm from Moreno Valley, so that loyalty to the West Coast. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Facts.
But you know, so they listen to. I give them their personal time. They listen to music, whatever, and get dressed, put their swag on, get ready, and then again, I come in the locker room right before we walk out or whatever, right before pregame. And our locker room, I don't know if did I take you guys in the locker room?
You took us in there. Yeah.
So you know, it's kind of set up. It's a square, but in the middle, I just do a little circle, right? So the kids is sitting in their lockers. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I like. They got their own lockers now.
Yeah, that's dope.
It's tight in there. So.
Back then we had a little thing like this.
Yeah, they get their own personal section where they can.
So and it's like a bench that they get to sit into their locker. So they just chilling, got their helmets on ready. And as soon as I hit the room, everybody quiet. And so I'm doing my lap. You know what I'm saying? Start off with a prayer. You know what I'm saying? Because just trying to put him first, right?
Yeah, amen.
But then I get crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, God, I'm about to fuck up right now.
It's game time after that.
I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I'll hit a prayer with the kids. I'll go too hard on my speech, and as we walking out, I'm praying like, God, my bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just that time.
Yeah, it's that time, God. You already know. It's that beast.
But we got there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then they just, I'm trying to flip the switch for them. You know what I'm saying? Because this, you can't be passive in football.
Yeah. One thing I did, I wanted to ask you, probably a couple minutes into the podcast, we got into the sports real fast, but you said you played linebacker, right? And that's basically the quarterback on defense. So what is your linebacker situation like?
So this year we got some young kids, but we got one kid who's a senior who's been kind of waiting for his turn. So he's been having a great spring, great summer. Shout out to Patrick.
Right.
He's been really impressed. I just yelled at him real bad though because he banged my receiver real crazy one time.
Ooh, you need to do that though. Yeah,
come on, man.
He gritty on that
we
field.
We ain't got no pads yet, bro.
He ready, making sure.
Yeah, but we got a couple young cats that are gonna, I think, turn heads, man. Like we got a real good blend of like seniors and a bunch of sophomores. You know, like you met one of our sophomores, Josiah Seal.
Yeah, Josiah.
His parents.
I met his parents too.
Man, he's gonna be a sophomore. He's gonna be a star.
He's a running back, right?
He's a running back. Yeah, but he could probably play anything he wants.
Damn.
That dude is he's special. And so we got a lot of.
He's playing varsity this year.
He'll be at varsity next year.
Nice.
Damn.
Yeah.
Shout out to his parents. I talked to him. We were drinking kava.
Yeah.
Shout out to their parents. And then they were like, "Oh, you gonna put my son, my son, on the podcast?" And I was like, "Who's your son?"
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. He came to my house. He came to the house. Said, "Mom, I'm gonna be on a podcast." And then I was like,
"You already hyped."
And I'm like in my head, I was like, "Nah, I don't." He was like, I was like, "Oh wait, the little guy." He was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh yeah, we gonna put him on." He's like, "Oh yeah, man." He's like, "He's funny," and I was like, "All right, man, we need to have him."
He my hardest worker, bro.
That's right.
Him and Easy maybe. Both freshmen. I got another freshman, Johnny. Shout out to my man Johnny. But Josiah and Easy outside of what we do at MOVAL, like they really be working on their craft, like just with at home or. Josiah's family takes him to a training facility, so he be putting in crazy.
See, I think that's the difference between like somebody that's just there and then they're like once they don't have a time off.
Yeah,
right. Like time off is just when you sleep.
Yeah,
my I'll give you an example. My cousin, beast at baseball. He was ranked number 2 pitcher in Florida County. I mean in Florida State. In his county, he's number 1. But then this motherfucker said, "I want to go to the military." He was already. They were looking at him.
Right.
The Tampa Rays was looking at him, and I believe the Braves was looking at him. Straight out of high school, just boom.
Yeah. I
know he wasn't going to start. He was going to go to AAA, and he was like, "Nah, I think I'm gonna go to the military." But he didn't have no time off.
Yeah.
His time off was when he was sleeping. My uncle would take him to camps up fucking up in Jacksonville. That's
Yeah.
2 hours away from Miami
Just a train.
just to train. And he was like, he's like, I loved it, but I think it's time for me to leave that behind and, go serve my country. And I was like, what, nigga? Like, that's offering you money right now. Like, what are you talking about? Even his drill sergeant was like, you turned down a deal?
Yeah, that's hard. That's hard.
You turned down a deal to come and do this? He was like, yeah. He's like, you one stupid motherfucker. I swear to God.
Man.
But, shout out to him.
What's crazy though is like some people, like being like that's a real sports person.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times, at Marine Valley High School, we because the Eppies of the world, they leave. So we get people who are brand new to the sport.
Mm-hmm.
Like at Vista, we had 2 kids never played a football in their life.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Tennis players.
Oh shit.
But they was 300 pounds.
Damn.
So Tui hollered at him like, bro, you playing the wrong sport. Nah. Chop it up. Eventually, all right, we'll come try out. They come play football. They're killers.
Yeah, they foot coordination.
Yeah, they
go with tennis.
They was athletic 300-pound kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they wasn't real football players.
Yeah.
They were just kids that we coached up to be good.
Yeah.
But you got kids like Josiah or your cousin Epi. They're probably doing so much outside.
But Epi would say he was going to camps like every week.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And it's like the Kobe Bryant. You ever see that Kobe Bryant interview where he's like, I wake up at like 4 a.m. and from 4 to 6 I gotta work out, and then I have breakfast, and then from like 7 to 10 I got another workout, and then I'm getting a massage, and then by noon I'm on the court again
doing shoot around,
and then I have lunch, and then by the time our practice happens, I've already lifted weights, been on the court twice, and so 5, 6, 7 years of that. I just started elevating myself beyond all of my peers. And so the kids who really put it in the work like that, eventually it pays off that they so much better.
Yeah.
But sometimes when you put in work like that, you get burnt out.
It wears out. Yeah.
He was like, I love the sport, but oh shit, no way.
Damn.
I did too.
Yeah.
I was like, you want an early dinner?
We gotta do that shit quick.
Yeah.
I'll see y'all later.
Yeah, but so you have Josiah, you have other players that. I'm sorry, what was your question? So I could go back.
We'll talk about our linebacker situation.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The linebacker situation.
But I don't know where we went. But okay, I don't know where we're at. But so you have those players, like you said, you have those players like that actually that's their life.
Yeah.
And you got players like, I just want to play.
Yeah.
That's the whole reason why I want that question at the end. We're like, so what are we doing now? Are we going to play college football, or are you going another way? Yeah. So I mean that's a great vision that you put on right now. Because you could say I was one of those motherfuckers. Like I wanted to play football. Like like I was like that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
But I wanted to be a rapper too, but
it didn't work out.
It didn't work out.
Nigga tried to put a few rhymes together. It didn't work.
Didn't work. It took me 4 days to write one fucking lyric. But so let's go back to where you're talking about your whole get down when game time is. So you get in there in the car in the locker room. You pray, do your speech, you pray again because you said a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Kill these motherfuckers. But get into walking out. To me, when I didn't even suit up for varsity practice, but walking out with the team and doing I didn't even know how that little chant goes again.
Oh, you talk about our trip? Yeah.
Is it a trip?
So like, come on, everybody.
Yeah.
So let's trip to the home of the
So we're walking out doing that like that. Like I got goosebumps. Like I'm like, yeah, they're looking at me. They don't know what they're looking at you. Nigga, some little ass nigga walking around with a jersey that don't fit him. Yeah. Or I will suit up, right? Yeah. But nigga walking would give me like 2XL pants. Like, what am I doing? Like, so then so walking out like from doing your prayer and doing your speech. From there on is like it's on and popping.
Yeah, man, bro. But it's like the calm before the storm, though. Like we got such a long walk from our locker room to the field.
Yeah,
and it's in dead silence. And so we got 60 kids. No one's speaking. because everybody's locked in. You know, and
That's right.
and so it's the basketball courts, then the grass, then the field, right? So when we walk across the concrete, you just hear the click clack.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you ever remember that commercial,
Yeah,
the
of
click
course.
clack. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so it really gets you going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like your music was getting you.
Like that
It's
march.
like, click clack. Click,
Yeah,
clack,
you
click,
can
clack,
hear it.
You know what I'm saying? And we just, you know, I'm getting crazy hype. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like burning up. You know what I'm saying? The kids is ready. We get to the grass. We do our trip. We had a coach do another chant. You know what I'm saying? We do our AO. That would have been right after you guys.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, we just scream, "Hey yo!" and then the kids scream back at me. You know what I'm saying? And we go crazy. And then as we're doing that, like it's pitch black out there, except for the field.
Right.
So
you just see the spotlight.
yeah, see the spotlight as we approach it. And once we start tripping, we doing our AO, the fans start standing up and looking over the bleachers at us like, oh, they coming.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's where you really feel it like, oh yeah, it's finna get going. You know what I'm saying? And so, and then once we hit the field, I'm like, yo, as soon as if we time it well, we're done. And then everybody's just bum rush in the field, and everybody starts
Do you
cheering.
guys still do the haka or no?
Now
The haka was such a
I mean, I wish we
a
did.
feeling.
But I feel like it'd be disrespectful to the culture if we halfway did it.
Mm-hmm.
So the last couple of years, you know, we were talking about the kids are different socially. It takes a special dude to want to get out there, you know, screaming and, you know, trying to.
You don't
it's
have
vulnerable.
that?
We don't have that right now.
You don't have a Simone do that?
Nah,
Or Tongan?
they're a little bit more mellow, quieter kids. You know,
yeah.
like it's different. You know, so I'm hoping that we will have somebody this year that will lead it. You know what I'm saying? But. If it ain't up to par, I'm scratching that.
Yeah,
I don't want to be disrespectful to the culture, you know, because
back then we had fucking the Great Khali doing it.
Yeah, man, that shit was inspiring.
Fucking Kiki was doing it out there.
Yeah.
You know, big ass motherfucker. Shout out to my boy Kiki. I just finally seen him like in years. So
hope he's doing well. Love Kiki too.
Yeah, he's doing well. He's still the goofy ass nigga that he is. You know, but okay, so you get to the field and it's on and popping.
Yeah, it's popping, bro. And then, you know, and last year, you know, we did well, man. We went 8-2. Both games that we lost in the regular season, we was right there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay. Not like a blowout.
Nah, we didn't get blown out. We lost our very first game, and we were just nervous. We had so many new kids, brand new to football, starting for a lot of first-year varsity football players. It's nervous. It's different playing a JV game underneath, like, or in the daytime. It just feels regular, like a practice. You get underneath the lights. There's people in the stand screaming. It's nerve wracking.
Different,
You know what I'm saying? You mentioned you got an interception, got smacked.
Yeah.
I remember I got an interception. You know, I felt like I was the dude. Right? I get snag it. You know, and I'm running. I'm thinking I'm going to the crib, and I got flipped. Boom!
Like, honestly, all I heard was like,
yeah, I didn't even see dude coming. I'm looking at this dude like, I'm gonna give it to him. Boom!
That's a different. It's a different aspect where that shit coming through from the blind side. Yeah,
but my head went that way, my body went this way. You feel me? I said, "Oh shit!" And then everybody was like, they picked me up, and I was like, "Yeah, what happened? Like, hey, what's good? Like, did I touch? Did I make a touchdown?" I was like, "Nah, nigga, you got lit up." I was like, "Oh shit, cool. All right, cool."
Now, one thing I gotta ask you, Coach. You know, we gonna hop. You know, we into the high school football aspect. What I want to do is get into the NFL aspect, because I know you're a big NFL fan as well. We are big NFL fans. First of all, we're going to start off. What's your team? Who's your team?
You know, Bang Bang Niner Gang. You know
Bang Bang Niner Gang. Yeah, give him that, man. Give him that, man.
Last guys bang bangs.
I know he don't like the Niners. For sure, he don't like the Niners.
Who you
Niners,
Cowboys?
Hell no, bro. What the
Niners back in the day, Vernon Davis, he killed my Saints. You know what I'm saying? He was
I'm a
back
Dolphin
then.
fan. I'm a Miami Dolphins.
Oh, that's why you mentioned Mike McDaniel.
Yeah.
I'm a big 305.
Where do you see the 49ers headed this year?
Nowhere.
Because they lost Deebo. They lost Deebo Samuels. I understand I know the coaching staff. Y'all had a slight change to the coaching staff.
Yeah, we got Robert Saleh back.
Yeah. Okay.
That's your head coach.
He was the head coach of the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
Got fired.
Yep.
Came back to be RDC again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So y'all got some changes. So how do you feel about the Niners this season.
I don't think it's gonna be as bad as people think, man. Like when you look at our core of our football team, we got a lot of the same pieces. You know what I'm saying? I believe in Brock Purdy.
I don't.
A lot of people don't.
I'm gonna just keep it real with you. No. Hey, but hold on. I mean, is your brother's a Niner fan too?
Nah, he a Raider fan.
Raider fan.
Ooh,
That's
yeah,
right.
he definitely. Yeah.
Never
When he
mind.
come
Hey,
on
bro, you ain't coming on.
Yeah, when you come on the podcast, you getting roasted, nigga. I'm sorry, fuck.
That's why I was like, when you said Niner, I was like, wait, hold on. I think your brother wasn't your brother.
Yeah, he a Raider fan.
Yeah,
but if you ask him what his favorite football team is, he's gonna be like, let's talk about the Dodgers.
Oh no, nigga, we hopping on the Raiders. Nah, hell nah.
Even the Dodgers. Whack.
Nah, fuck nah, hell nah. I'm a Dodgers fan. Fuck that. Yeah, we just run with championships, so we ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying the Red Sox is a 10 game winning streak
This
right
guy.
now, so let's do it.
This
You know what I'm
guy.
saying? Let's do it. We play you guys. I'm going to Sonora Grill to watch the game.
Y'all gonna lose, bro.
Bro, just
You know
come
what
to
I'm saying?
Sonora Grill.
All right, we gonna pull up. We gonna put some money
the
on that.
25th. The 25th.
All right, yeah.
Are you off the 25th? It's a Friday.
Nah, I gotta work.
You motherfucker.
Yeah, I gotta work for sure. For
All right,
sure.
well, put money on it. $10.
$10.
No, $20 on this whole series.
All right.
All
Bet that.
So we
For
always have
sure.
a bet on the football season too.
Always.
Whoever has a better record at the end of the season,
Yeah.
we buy each other a bottle.
Oh, that's what's up.
Like-
who you rocking with then?
I'm a Saints fan.
Oh, you did say the Saints. My fault. Who's playing quarterback for the Saints, my man?
This guy is.
Yeah, I was about to say,
homie AD.
you can put anybody in that motherfucker, and hopefully we can win. But
I ain't gonna lie though. Who playing quarterback for the Dolphins?
Hey,
either?
Tua, my boy.
man.
Tua, my boy.
Games into the shit, he gonna get a concussion.
You gonna get 2 games.
Hey,
Go ahead, throw out 40 points, and then
Yeah.
peace.
Hey, bro.
Exactly.
Hey, bro. Tua is gonna be. Hopefully, he gains some weight.
Damn.
He can-
That
he
nigga
can-
need to learn how to slide.
No,
Yeah.
Yes.
that too. But he needs to learn how to fucking not fucking slide. They can just stay in the pocket.
My God, bro.
He, no matter how much weight he gaining, it's his head.
No,
Yeah,
bro.
it's
No.
his
I'm
head.
gonna tell you this. I think it was 2 seasons ago. He gained 30 pounds
A muscle?
of muscle.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect the whole fucking season. Last season, he lost 30 pounds.
Oh,
And look what happened.
yeah.
I mean,
And then he don't want to wear that little dumbass helmet.
got to.
But that's
need to.
But
got
that's
to.
just that Samoan blood in him because he said that's kind of going to make him look like he's not a warrior. I was like, nigga, you look like a warrior, like with that on.
I mean, it is what it is because he don't know how to slide. Last time he got hit, he tried to go down, but
But
his ass.
if he does happen and goes out and starts throwing up his game signs,
Yeah, that was bad.
okay, we got a quarterback saying that this guy's looking better than him. I don't know his name. I forgot his name. Remember the guy I showed you? He's from Texas.
Yeah, y'all drafted him, right?
Queen or
I forgot bro name. He nice though.
Quinn Ewers or something.
Oh
like
yeah,
that?
yeah, he out of Texas, right?
He's out of Texas.
Yeah.
So they saying he's looking better than Tua.
He do.
So
He do.
if it does happen, he's starting over. What's his name? Zach.
Oh, Zach Wilson.
Yeah, he's starting over him. So I think they're gonna put him on preseason to see how he does, and then they're gonna figure out what.
Everybody look good in shorts.
True.
When you start getting blitzes off the edge,
Yeah.
we're gonna see
When
what
it's
type
not
of
your
quarterback he is.
when it's not your teammates,
Right.
yeah.
When you can't get touched in practice.
Yeah. And I would say our quarterback situation, I like Spencer Rattler because he's a warrior.
Yeah.
He can read the playbook. As far as like a rookie goes, last season he read the playbook really good, and I just think he didn't have enough receivers to throw it to. So this year he has a better chance at getting a starting quarterback job, but. Tyler Shuck, he doesn't look bad. He out of Louisville. He had a decent season last year, but
That combine looked crazy though.
that combine, yeah,
He
it
did
did.
look-
I don't know what the fuck he was trying to do. He tried to do a fucking Pat Mahomes.
Yeah,
no
yeah,
look,
all
man.
that.
Don't do that. Don't do that, bro.
He's looking crazy.
No, but I think the Niners gonna be okay. Like I said, we have good core pieces. You know, it's football though.
All right.
If we stay healthy, we'll be okay. If we our Achilles heel has been injuries, man. Every year we lose like 10, 20 dudes. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
if we get that many people hurt, it's a wrap.
What is your whole family Niner fan except for your brother? Or
No, I'm the only Niner fan.
wow,
Whoa.
why how?
So I don't even know. To be
Where did
honest.
that come
Yeah,
from?
where did
My
that come from?
whole family is Raider fans.
Ugh.
But my mom is from the Bay,
Okay,
Okay.
and so
I think your brother was telling me that.
yeah. So my mom is from Vallejo,
Okay.
You know, so
Oh, she's really from the Bay.
Yeah.
Turned up.
She from the
yeah.
trenches.
Yeah.
So it's like.
What about
know,
your pops?
My pops is from LA.
Okay.
He was born in El Paso.
Okay.
Grew up in LA though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And so like Pico Rivera area and
Okay.
stuff like that. And so he went he actually was in the Navy, and so somehow he ended up north, you know what I'm saying? And they
The click.
through the way found each other, and you know what I'm saying? He had to move back home, and my mom followed him. You know what I'm saying? So,
But yeah, I mean, I understand where your mom's from Vallejo. That's like across the way from Oakland.
Yeah.
So your mom's a Raider fan?
no, she's not a Raider fan. She used to try to put on for her dad, who was a Pittsburgh fan. He was from Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
So she tried to do that.
Wait,
but
your mom's Mexican or no?
she's white.
She's white and your dad's Mexican?
My dad's Mexican. I'm half white, half
Oh,
Mexican.
shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
So so she like I don't know. It somehow the Bay Area had the Raiders too. So
Yeah.
the family, everybody else is Raider fans, and I ended up with 49ers. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever been to Pennsylvania?
To where?
Pennsylvania?
No. yeah, actually, yeah, I lied. I did. I went to a game in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
So I went to when it was still Heinz Field,
Yeah.
and
They changed it?
Yeah, they
it's
changed
not
it.
Heinz Field no more though.
Yeah.
What is it now?
I don't even know.
I don't know
weird.
either.
When
But I know
they
they
changed
changed
this?
that shit.
It's been a little minute.
No
but-
way.
That's when
Yeah.
old dude retired though.
Damn, nigga, I've been thinking like
tight
this
end.
is
What's his name out of Pittsburgh? Heinz Ward.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
Heinz Ward, yeah. So, yeah, but I took my cousin is a big Pittsburgh fan, and so
Okay.
I've been trying to see all the stadiums.
Yeah.
So I've been traveling to. That's my.
who
excuse
went to
travel.
who went to Steelers?
Um,
Aaron Rodgers?
Aaron
Rodgers, yeah.
yeah.
And then Wilson went
DK
to
Metcalf went
Russell,
to.
DK's over there. Russell,
but
Russell
where-
Wilson is in New York.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
in New York?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit went by quick.
So, hey, sorry, Monster. You guys ain't doing shit this year.
You got, Pittsburgh
Yeah,
fan.
he's a fucking. All Samoans are
Man,
Steelers
you,
fans.
can't, you can't say that because they do have Aaron Rodgers and DK Metcalf.
But Aaron Rodgers is fucking trash, bro.
He's not trash,
Yeah,
bro. He
bro.
was just on a trash ass team with a trash ass coordinator.
Bro, he's trash. But look what he did with the
no,
Jets.
I mean,
But he was Mike Tomlin.
yeah, exactly.
And
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck.
The culture of Pittsburgh, like
it changed.
and with DK, I mean, it might be a little.
Who went to
ugly
the
out there.
Seahawks?
Geno Smith.
Geno.
No, he's with the LA or Vegas. He's with the Raiders.
He was with the Raiders, but now they got
Sam Darnold.
Sam
yeah,
Darnold.
they got Sam Darnold, which I don't kind of
Yeah,
fucking.
that was.
Jalen Milroe, he's gonna change the culture in the next 2 or 3 years. I'm gonna say that right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I,
just to
my
throw that
bad. My
out
bad.
there.
Not all Samoans are Steeler friends. My boy Mila is he's over there with me in Florida with the Buccaneers.
Yeah, he liked the Buccaneers.
He's a Buccaneers fan.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
What the fuck? Wait, who they got at their quarterback?
Tom Brady.
Mayfield.
Nah, Tom Brady. nigga.
Tom Brady.
What? Oh no, Baker Mayfield. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
But I just think it's red. That's why.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, he loved red for some reason.
For some reason, we don't know why. No. Okay. Fuck. What's your baseball team?
Mm-hmm.
You know what's
You don't-
crazy? I don't really mess with baseball like
No?
that. But you know, wifey likes New York Yankees.
Oh.
So I'll be rocking a Yankee hat when I go to the game.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
I know you don't like the. I definitely
can't
don't.
stand
Definitely
the
don't like the
Yankees.
Yankees. I'm sorry.
Can't stand the game. I'm a Red Sox fan.
Red Sox.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay,
No,
yeah.
sorry for the
Yeah.
wifey, but
Yeah.
you're never invited to no parties.
Nah.
You can come, but your wife can't.
The Yankees, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
She was like, because we were trying to pick a team. She's a baseball fan, but she's the same thing, trying to see all the teams
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever. And she's just like, oh, what team do I want to pick an A team.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, we in California, do rock the Dodgers. You know, and she's like, nah.
Yeah, no Dodgers.
Yeah. No, Dodgers, yeah. You a good fan if you rocking with the Dodgers.
Nah, bro. You won't.
But then she tried to get me to mess with San Diego Padres.
Nah.
Uh-huh.
I would say the Angels.
I was born in LA. I can't be no San Diego fan, man. Come
Please
on.
don't.
You do, don't do the Dodgers. Do the Angels.
Can't do the
Angels.
Angels either, man. I was like, nah.
No.
Can't do the Angels. Anaheim.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Anaheim, yeah.
Wait,
that's-
no, well, they're LA Angels now.
Yeah.
The LA Angels.
Nah, that shit don't count, bro. You gotta be in a fucking not in the county, but you gotta be in the heart and soul of the city.
Nigga, it is the county, nigga.
Nah, it's the county, yeah. But you gotta be in the heart and soul of the
Let
city.
me ask you guys this. Because there was a rumor out there saying that Riverside was getting a team, an NFL team, right?
Oh yeah.
Will you guys like go for them, or you guys just stick to your
Hell
team?
yeah, let's go for them.
I'm still rocking the Niners, but I bet you I have season passes though.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
every weekend at an NFL game. I mean, it's right there. That'd be dope.
That'd be crazy. What would they call it though?
What would they? What are we
would
known
be?
for?
The Bells.
Bales.
If they're talking about Riverside, it's like oranges. You know what I'm saying? The orange groves out there and stuff like that.
Yeah, but
True
orange.
Yeah.
Orange.
I wouldn't know what we don't have like a
River. The river something. River something.
It gotta be, man. It gotta be a little tougher. Like it gotta be have
We
like
can't be
that grit.
Yeah, we can't be like Washington.
Yeah,
Washington football team.
Commanders.
The Commanders. Come
Oh,
on. Now.
you did, man.
Hey, but you know they're trying to change it back to the Redskins.
Yeah.
Well, because we were talking about what we would name the history. I'm trying to throw you guys a little history
Right.
thing because I talked to Mark last podcast about being a little boy, throwing some history out there about our city. MOVAL opened their doors, I think, in 1964, and it was
The school, right?
The school,
Yeah,
1964, and then it was 44 acres. And then the capacity
Wasn't that? Yeah, that shit was very little.
was for 1,800 people.
Jeez.
That's very little.
Our school's bigger than that.
Yeah. So that was back then. That was back in 1964. I have a friend at work that was born and raised in Moreno Valley, right? And he's 60. I want to say he's 64. He went to MOVAL. He went to the only elementary school was called Alessandro Elementary School, and it was they only had one elementary, one middle school, and one high school.
Yeah.
They made it out of bricks because they wanted for the bombing, just in case of World War II, I think it was.
Base, yeah.
That's crazy.
They want to make sure that no, not World War II, just World War II. When was World War II? You're a teacher.
I don't know. I'm a math teacher.
I think that's
in the 50s. I think.
yeah, it was like in the 50s, 60s,
or in the 40s
yeah.
or some shit.
Yeah, that's when I know that's when they started drafting people.
Yeah.
like for sure in the 50s and 60s.
So
yeah.
and it was funny because I was looking at a picture and it was literally like the building and just dirt.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
We have an original picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was literally just
A building
the
and
school
dirt.
and nothing else.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And like my friend, shout out to my boy Steve, he's the older man. He said he used to ride his dirt bike where Lake Paris is at now.
Well, that's before they filled it up with water.
That was before they built the
Yeah.
motherfucking lake because there was nothing there.
That's crazy.
And Lake Paris was built by tires. So there's tires somewhere down there.
Yeah, it's underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I heard about that.
If you go fishing, don't eat them motherfucking fish down there. Because you're eating fucking tires and shit. But I mean, that Lake Paris was built probably in the 50s? No, in the 70s?
70s, yeah.
70s.
Yeah, so that tires is long gone now.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just want to give you guys a little history about MOVAL because we're talking about any history?
I do. Moreno Valley wasn't Moreno Valley.
It was Sunnymead.
It was Sunnymead. It didn't become Moreno Valley until 1984.
84? Damn, that was
Damn.
one nice plan.
Nah, I wasn't born then. Hell no. Don't put me in that, yo. Hell no.
And then we did have I know like we had players, but we had a pitcher that played in the NFL. I mean was it Angels?
Oh, you talk about
Troy.
yeah, Troy
I forgot his last name.
Percival.
I think so. But he played for the Angels and he came back and
Yeah.
he was coach for I don't know if he's still who's the coach?
He left. He was only there a couple years. He hooked up the field, you know what I'm saying, put some money into it. And then I think he got a job at UCR.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not sure if he's there anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well he
He won the World Series
Yeah, he did.
with the Angels.
So he came out of MOVAL,
He did.
by the way. Anybody else that come out of MOVAL that's
I mean, I know there's a lot of people that came out of Moreno Valley from the 90s that played like in the Canadian Football League
Oh, okay.
and stuff like that. But I don't have a lot of information on that. If any alumni got any information on statistics, I've been trying to put together a MOVAL statistic like record book. We don't have a lot of information.
Do you guys have a?
I know only Tony Snell. That's the only person I know that came out and actually made it to a league. Yeah. You know, NBA league. Shout out to Tony Snell. He played for the Bucks. I think he played for the Trailblazers as well. But he's like the only known person that I know who played for the league.
Well, what's his name? Quad or what?
Kawhi Leonard, but he went to Valley View.
I think he was a Canyon Springs.
He went to Canyon Springs. Okay.
Yeah, I think he was supposed to be a MOVAL kid, but then he went to King.
Yeah, he went to King. Yeah,
and then he did what he did. But
but he's still from the IE.
He's still from MOVAL in the region.
Do you guys have like a Hall of Fame wall?
We don't.
No,
we don't. But we do have like if you walk into our new gym, you know what I'm saying, like our renovated gym. They added a front piece they call the foyer or whatever, and you walk in.
You showed us that, yeah.
And there's this like digital yearbook that you could go through every yearbook of the history of Moreno Valley.
You can?
Yeah, and so you'll go see pictures from way back, you know, football teams, dances, whatever.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
What was your senior quote?
Loki, we didn't have senior quotes.
Y'all didn't have a senior quote? Oh,
nigga,
back then would have been real sticky.
Yeah, niggas would have been saying some wild. Niggas would have been saying some wild shit back then, bro. Like,
hell nah, my shit was dumb as fucking. I was mad at my wife when I told her, I was like, why the fuck you let me write this shit?
Wait, what did I write?
You wrote something like certain Kanye West punk ass.
Everything I'm not made me everything I am.
I put Cuban stuff with the hands.
Yeah.
I said, what the fuck? Hey, but I made it in the motherfucking yearbook like 10 times.
There you go.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so it's cool. But all right, so I'm gonna talk about because this is like the fun part of the podcast where we just bullshit. It's coming to an end. But who's your favorite? Because you played linebacker. Who's your favorite linebacker at all times? So,
of all time?
Yeah.
Brian Urlacher.
The Brian Urlacher. I mean, he's cool. I ain't gonna be mad at it.
Brian Urlacher is hard, bro. What the hell are you talking about?
He was cool. Yeah. I mean, the 49ers had a lot of legendary football players too, but not to just be basic, but I'm gonna pick Fred Warner.
Okay. Yeah, that nigga's a beast.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
like I love Fred Warner. Just for what he represents. You know, I mean, he wear the culture on his back too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so like not a lot of Hispanic football players, you know what I'm saying, in NFL. And he had a commercial where he's speaking Spanish and stuff. I'm like,
I forgot about that.
If you look at him, you know, he got the dreads, everybody's just even my pops is like, oh, I thought he was black. He's speaking Spanish.
Yeah.
He's half and half, you know what I'm saying? Like so you know, just the way he played football, though, he actually was a safety at BYU, and they moved him to middle linebacker, and he could play the pass, he could play the run. You know what I'm saying? I've been a big Fred Warner fan for sure.
Okay, yeah, Fred Warner's nice, man. I would have to say I have a few linebackers that I look up to. Brian Urlacher, one, Cam Chancellor.
Cam Chancellor.
Cam Chancellor, man.
He was a safety, but he was cold.
He
hit it like a linebacker. He hit Vernon Davis one time.
Yeah.
I didn't think he was going to get back up.
That nigga's a beast, man.
Knocked him out.
Luke Kuechly. Definitely one of my favorite linebackers of all time, and as well as Davis, Demario Davis. He played on the Saints, man. Definitely a leader in the locker room, man. Yeah. He's definitely a hard hitting linebacker. I look up to him. I got a few more. Who's the boy? I forgot his name. Oh, he's an old school player. Fuck, I'm off the liquor right now, so I can't even remember that shit.
Okay, because you're a coach. Favorite coach, like NFL coach.
Man, that's tough. I mean, obviously, I'm biased, so I'll say Bill Walsh. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
You know, Godfather of the West Coast offense. You know what I'm saying? But you got to do like I draw a lot of inspiration from Vince Lombardi.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? So you know, a lot of my quotes come from Vince. You know what I'm saying? So I told you I do those inspirational speeches. A lot of times it comes from something I heard him say on NFL Network type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So one of them was like, if you capture their hearts, then they'll run through a brick wall for you. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. Like And so that I lead with like my connection with the kids
Yeah.
before football. Cause I know I'm a good coach, not to like be cocky about it, but I know football.
Right.
So I know we're gonna win games. But to get to winning games, I need to get to the kids first.
Yeah.
Because they're not gonna want to play football for me if they don't think I like them, or if they think I'm, an a-hole type thing. So I gotta get to the kids first. We'll get it together. We'll put good football, in practice and in the fall, and we'll win some games. But Vince Lombardi, Bill Walsh, you know what I'm saying,
Okay.
those kind of dudes. You know what I'm saying.
That's
Cool,
good.
cool. I'm gonna stop it right there, and we'll finish it.
Yeah.
All right, we're back. All right. So, what's next for you?
Oh, that's a good question, man. When you have a dream, right? Like you only think about the dream.
Yeah.
And I've always dreamed of being the head coach.
Mm.
So then, you put in 17 years coaching football. This could be my 13th year as a teacher. It's hard not to think about that dream, that original dream. Like I already accomplished it. Now where do I go? Right, but I'm a new father. You know what I'm saying?
Congratulations!
So
on
appreciate you. I got 2 under 2. So I got a year and a half year old and 4 months right now, and I've always wanted to be a father. So the next thing for me, I guess, right now, I just want to be a good father.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
you have a son. You have a son,
2
right?
sons.
Okay, so it's football.
2 sons.
Football is like they priority growing up.
Well,
Yeah.
so everybody asks me that. 'Cause I'm a head coach, football,
course.
whatever. Am I going to force my kids to play football? I've coached too many years to do that to my kids.
Yeah.
Because those are the kids that get hurt.
Right.
Parents are trying to live vicariously through their kids. Like, man, I was a quarterback. I need you to be a quarterback.
Yeah.
And then those kids like, I don't want to play. And they end up getting injured.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to be out there.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I hope.
Whatever they want to do.
Yeah, I hope. But if they want to be in the band, I'm gonna be supporting the band. If they want to be.
Yeah. So you say that too. I have my daughter, right, and people tell me like, "Are you gonna put her in fighting?" I'm gonna put her in jiu-jitsu just so she can know how to defend herself, especially because she's a girl. But if she likes it and she wants to keep going, then go ahead.
Yeah.
But I think that little girl is gonna be in theater because she loves singing, she loves dancing.
Yeah.
But I want to put her in a martial arts so she can know how to defend herself.
Right.
Not from anything, but from somebody that want to touch her.
Yeah.
Somebody that wants to do something with her.
Yeah.
Right. So, she's gonna be like her mama, small. I'm pretty sure she's gonna be small. So if she goes out there and starts firing at somebody, not touching her, boom, cool, perfect.
Yeah.
But I told her, I was like, I'm gonna stick her on everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm gonna play soccer, softball, shit, whatever.
Yeah.
But dancing because that's what she likes to do. But whatever sticks to her,
Yeah.
there you go. That's what we're gonna be.
Man.
I got a son on the way.
Okay, congratulations.
So for sure he's gonna be put him in jiu-jitsu for sure.
Yeah.
And then I would like how you said, I would like him to play baseball because I was like, that's a thing. Like baseball is something that I love, and I wish I would have. I play like T-ball and shit, and I wish I would have kept going.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever he wants to do. If he wants to fucking dance like his sister, oh come on, let's go dance. But yeah, no, it's
one thing I want to run by y'all because I don't know if y'all seen the Iron Claw.
Oh,
I don't know if y'all seen that movie
want
yet.
to watch it. Yeah,
that movie is it's so inspirational because it's a father that played football, but obviously he got into wrestling and he had 6 kids, 6 boys.
What's his name?
Zac Efron or something like
that.
Zac
Efron. Yeah. He had 6 boys. They all got into wrestling. 5 of them died. I think 3 by suicidal, 1 by natural causes. One had like a intestinal problem. His intestine exploded and he died. And they all was into wrestling, and they called it like a family curse that he got all his kids into wrestling. And I think 2 of them didn't want to wrestle, but they followed the family tree and did all that things. But it's kind of like retracting what we said. It's like forcing your kids not to do something they don't want to do, but they do it because they dad inspired them to do that.
Yeah.
So it was that movie is, you know, I would suggest anybody who watching this podcast to watch it because it has a calling into life that you know it kind of like do what you want to do, but at the same time don't feel pressured to do it because somebody else is telling you to do it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
And I've always had that fear, man. Like, cause I've had kids like in tears.
Right.
Like, coach, don't put me out there, please. I'm scared.
Yeah.
and they're only doing it because they're parents.
Yeah, I'm only out here because my dad.
Right.
And their dad's my fault. The dads be out there the loudest in the stand. Oh, put my son in. But I have to make that decision. Like, look, man, you really don't want to do this. It's cool. We'll put a jersey on you. You'll be on the team. You do the team meals. You go on the bus. You'll be part of us. Whatever. We'll, you know. But I won't put you in a position to hurt you.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I'm coaching high school football, but it's a youth sport.
Yeah,
These are teenagers. And football, unfortunately, is one of those sports that you get hit wrong, it changes your whole life.
Yep.
And, you know, you see the kids, they get the ball, they start running, and as soon as contact finna happen, you know, those kids get hurt. You know what I'm saying? So I can't do that to my own kids. I'll be trying to protect kids. I actually had a kid, we talked about concussions earlier. My first year, we weren't having a good year. We only won 2 games. The last game of the year, though, if we win, we would have been 3-7, and we would have went to the playoffs. I would have finished 3rd place in league. At halftime, I have a kid said, "Coach, my head hurts. This is my best kid, bro." I was like, "No, don't do this to me, dog." You know what I'm saying? But it's a teenager, 17-year-old boy, and he's like, "Man, I'll keep playing though, man." And I was like, "Nah, man." So I pull on, call the trainer. I'm like, "Hey, man, check for concussion, whatever." It comes back. He's like, "Yeah, nah, it's not looking good." He calls mom from Stan. She come down. She's like, "No, put my son back in." And I'm like, I'm looking at the scoreboard. We winning. I need this kid, you know. And then like I just had a moment of pause. I was like,
Man,
win or lose, what am I doing to this kid?
Yeah.
You know, am I gonna be able to live with myself? So I looked at mom. I looked at kid. I was like, nah, he can't. Trainer said he had concussion. It's a no-go.
Yeah.
And we ended up losing, missed the playoffs. I talked to the kid like a week or 2 later, and he's like, "Coach, my head still hurts. You know, I just wanted to play, but you did the right thing. Like, I shouldn't have gone in." You know what I'm saying? So
that's a tough decision.
But you know, it's one that I'm happy with. Like, I went home that night, even though we lost, missed out on the playoffs. I went home and was able to sleep because I didn't put some kid's life.
Yeah.
You know, for a youth football game.
Yep.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
used to do that when I was coaching Muay Thai. Coach was like, "Oh well, you good enough to go coach, so I'm gonna put you guys to put. This will pay for your subscription." I was like, "All right, for sure." Boom, I go and then I'm looking at kids. I have them do like little drills, and I see the kid be like, "Oh." So I was like, "Hey, do you like this?" He's like, "No." I was like, "Okay." So, and this is I would teach 6 to 10, and then I'll go from 11 to 14. So I'm gonna tell the coaches like, "Hey, that kid got to talk to his parents."
Yeah.
That's why he's like, "You don't want to do this."
Yeah.
So then I go to the second class, and it's already teenagers. So I'm telling them, I go a little bit tougher on them because I was like, "Okay, if you guys are here because you guys want to be fighters, because you guys are watching UFC, you guys want to do this. I'm gonna show you guys what a real UFC fighter or real fighter is gonna show." I had this kid, and he looked good. He was like, but when it was time to spar,
He didn't want to do it.
he always said, "Oh, like I'm hurt, like oh my shoulder hurts." So then like one day like he came. Well, Saturdays was like you show up because you want to be there, you want to practice. He showed up, and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
And then usually Saturdays were mostly like pros and amateurs or training, because this is where the time where we could train. We're not gonna get hurt because this guy that doesn't want to fight wants to just prove a point.
Right.
So he shows up and this guy is, I think he was 14, and I'm sparring. He said, "Hey, Coach AB." I said, "What's up?" He said, "Can I talk to you?" I said, "Yeah, what's up?" And I'm wrapping up. He's like, "Hey, do you like doing this?" I was like, "I love it, man. Like this is my life. This is where this is my art.
Yeah.
I can show my art through my hands." So what about you? He was like, man, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't like it. I said, oh, so what are you here for, man? Like what, like, you know, because like a contact sport like MMA or Muay Thai, you have to love this.
Yeah.
Because who likes to get hit?
Yeah, nobody.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I'm saying? Who likes to get hit? Like,
Mhm.
so I was telling him, he was like, yeah, just doing it because my dad, that was his dream. That was his dream to be a Muay Thai fighter.
Yeah.
I was like, all right. I said, well, tell your dad to come in one of these days.
Mm.
His dad showed up, and what happened to his dad? He was training, got a motorcycle accident. He lost motion of his arm, so he couldn't do it no more. So I said, hey man, I train your kid. I was like, I don't think your kid wants to do this, and he got mad. What the fuck? What do you mean? I was like, hey, he came up to me and said he don't want to do it. I think he's scared to talk to you about it, but maybe put him in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
I was like, that's not a contact sport.
Yeah.
It's more wrestling, like it's more. He said, oh, well, why he didn't come talk to me? I was like, I don't know, man. Like maybe he's scared to tell you. Like, I know he said this was your dream, but he said, yeah, but I see him in me, and I'm like, yeah, but sometimes like you can't do that to your kid. Like you can't do that because like the kid, like I'm telling you what, like I will spar with him, and I'm going like 25%. When you spar 25%, is not even touching.
Yeah.
It's just doing like smacking him, and he'll flinch.
Yeah.
At first, I thought he was gay. I'm like, well, I'm gonna be with you. I thought the nigga was gay, and I asked him, I was like, hey, you like girls? Oh yeah, I got a girlfriend. I was like, oh okay.
Yeah.
So now I was like, oh, all right. So I'm like, so now I talk to him like later on, and I'm like, hey, so what do you want to do?
Yeah.
He said, I like basketball. I would like to play basketball.
Go play basketball.
So I was like, all right.
Exactly.
So I after that 2-3 conversations, didn't see him again.
Yeah.
And I was like, hopefully he went to play basketball, and hopefully his dad. But I was like, and then that's when I was like in my head, because I was like, no, I'm gonna put my kids to fight.
Yeah.
And in my head, I was like, I can't do that. Like for me, like I did have my dream to become a professional fighter, but then I got injured.
Yeah.
I can't do that to my daughter. Like, hey, no, you're gonna fight, or my son, like you're gonna fight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put them in just so they can learn their self defense and how to defend themselves. But if they don't want to go nowhere else, like where I'm like, okay, you know how to defend yourself, cool. Like you want to keep going, go ahead. If you don't, go do what you want to do.
Yeah.
So.
But, you know, that's also kind of the difference you see, you know, our era growing up, it was a little bit more, grit, like, oh, you got to go out there and prove yourself. You know, nowadays, you know, you see kids coming in, you know, it's kind of more of, I would say like social media, kind of twisting their mindset into like the more feminine side. You know, I hate to say that, but, you know, having a little brother, you know, that I've, you know, watched grow up, you know, he's, you know, a little bit more feminine than I was, you know, because me and my brother, we have a three-year age gap. You know, my older brother, we have a 3-year age gap, so we kind of grew up with each other, and it was a little bit more grit and a little bit more, you know, pushing each other to be better. And, you know, with my younger brother, it was more like, you know, he was, he grew up on a different, I would say like,
Oh, you weren't there.
Yeah.
No, like you wouldn't like, not saying you weren't there, but
not there, but
like,
you know, I couldn't relate.
Yeah.
I couldn't relate to like what he was going through, you know? So, this generation has a different outlook of how things are supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of more easier for them because their access is this, you know, they have everything they need right here. They have, you know, companionship. They have all the information they need on a cell phone. So, you know, they don't really need, you know, the boy on boy physical type shit. You know, they get, well, I don't need all that shit. I can go back to my cell phone and, you know, look at shit. So it's different. You know, the age gap is a little bit more different, you know, growing up in this age, day and era.
Well, kids don't play outside no more.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And really like, that's why we got in so much trouble as kids, because we didn't have the technology, we didn't have access. And a lot of times, you know, families were like, all right, it's summertime. You can't be in the house all day.
Go
Get
out.
You know, go do something. And so we find trouble when we bored, you know, or we play. That's when you get the pickup games at the park. You know, we playing football on the concrete. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you learn to fall, and it toughens you up. You know what I'm saying? And then you grew up in Moreno Valley. You know what I'm saying? And back in the day, like certain areas was a little bit harder than others. You know, like I remember the first time I saw someone get beat up. I'm at the jumps. I'm jumping on my bike, and then they boop, boop, like whoa.
Yeah, you see that.
Like,
what happened?
It was bad. I was
Yeah.
we ran over to the dude afterwards. I was like, "You okay?"
Yeah.
What jumps did you go to?
It was over here. You know where C's Burgers is at?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
right across the street.
Across
Right
the street, yeah.
that big old building. It wasn't there. It
Yeah.
was just
Yeah,
all field.
yeah, I
so
remember
it was
those
over there.
jumps.
You know what I'm saying?
We used to go to the jumps right here.
Yeah, by the
By
by
the-
Sonora Grill right here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Those jumps right here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, and on that one, we had a little spot too where we would go right there
Yeah.
too. So that was actually where my first fight was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, you seeing that? It's a different, day and age where kids, they don't go outside like you said. Like it's a different aspect. It's kind of weird to see because it's all about technology.
Yeah.
And we grew up in that day and age where MySpace was like the first social media platform where like, okay, we can go home and after school we'd go home and get on MySpace and do that and then go outside.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like, okay, we can see different aspects of like, we see why they on technology, but we also love to go outside and play with our friends. You know what I'm saying?
But so like, circling back to like my kids playing football, I hope that seeing me in my environment as a football coach, as a fan, taking them to games and the stadiums and stuff, maybe it will grow interest in them.
Yeah.
Dad, I want to do that.
How old? You say your kid is what?
A year and a half.
A year or so.
And 4
My
months.
my daughter's about to be 4. I play softball every Monday. So last Monday I'm sitting there waiting like we usually like switch like, oh, you go out, I would sit down I'm sitting down watching them, and my daughter goes like, hey, I want to play when I get, and she goes, when I get bigger I want to play baseball. And I said, when you play bigger you're gonna play softball. And she's like, okay, we play softball. And that little girl could throw.
Yeah.
And that little girl could hit.
Yeah.
She already hit. She already threw some blocks at Lydia. She already threw.
It's in her blood, dog.
She ready. She ready.
She ready
I'm
to go.
telling you, she already ready.
Hey, she doubled up with the Puerto Rican and Cuban, so you know what I'm saying. But and I hope that she does want to go. I would love for her to play softball.
Yeah.
So I am gonna stick her on softball. She, like I said, like if she likes it, she likes it. If she don't, she don't.
Yeah.
But I think that little girl's gonna be like a dancer or a fucking I don't know.
And she's gonna grow up with social media, and it's gonna be the AI, and everything's gonna be different when she eventually for her, and they're gonna have access to stuff like growing up. If I could be me all over again growing up, I didn't even know there was other careers out there that I could have. I would have loved to have been a sports analyst or work in for the 49ers organization and something like that. But in my mind, all I had was
just football.
Football. I was good at math. I said, I guess I'll do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then it turned into a career because I wanted to still coach football. So I became a teacher so I could have the schedule to coach football. And then, I'm thankful for where I'm at because now I have the knowledge to try to push on the kids.
Yeah.
And there's so much more in the world.
Yeah.
True that.
True.
It doesn't have to just be, one or two things. Like you could research careers. There's careers happening right now, barely getting like podcasts. Where were podcasts at? Like 5 years ago,
right before the pandemic. Like
that's when it blew up.
Yeah, because everybody, the world, something happened in the world, and people found a different outlet.
Yeah.
Now everybody got a podcast, and so it's like people are using their voice, their platforms to spark the next generation of what, and 10 years from now, what will be podcasts? You know what I'm saying? It might be something completely different. Yeah. And so your kids seeing you guys do this, maybe they want to do a podcast when they're younger, So I think whatever they're around, what they're soaking in, eventually, hopefully the interest is there.
And also like what I want to bring up to you, like I know I don't know if you guys have that, that class or anything, but if you have like students that want to do it and you want to send them one time in here to be like to just they can even just watch, help us set up the cameras. They could come in here and like it'd be like an internship, like they just come in here and set up the cameras for us and sit here and like
just
see
soak
us
up the
do
game.
it. Then we that's more than we're moving studios pretty soon. Because this is gonna be my daughter's room. Cause I got a kid coming. So we're going into my in-laws. It's literally across the street from MOVAL.
Okay, yeah.
So you could send them like, okay, well tonight we're shooting a podcast. I got 2 students that
Yeah.
would love to do that.
Yeah.
I send them over, and then we'll just set them up. They can even we can even have mics with them. Like if you guys want to talk in back, like if you guys don't want to show your camera, can talk. We could work on something like that. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be great, man. Yeah. Since you moving studios, I need to get you guys a football jersey or something. Hang in the background.
Definitely. That'd be hard.
That'd be
just to
hard,
have that shit in the back.
That'd be hard. That'd be hard.
Uh-huh.
I was gonna tell you. Remember I told you I'm gonna tell Benitez to give us a jersey, and my number was 37.
You got it, dog. I'm gonna get it. Which one you want?
Ooh, damn. That's a good one. I know somebody already got 24.
Now we got multiple sets.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna bring you one that the kids ain't necessarily using anymore. That you guys we can
I like 24.
And
37.
I would show you my picture, but my brother was a hater and he threw it away. My mom was so mad, and I know you did it, motherfucker. I know it was your dumbass who threw it away. Because when they moved, they took the picture, and my mom was like, "Hey, do you see your football picture?" And I said, "You think I could get that?"
Maybe. I mean, you said you graduated 2011, right?
Yeah.
I might have something. You know what I'm saying? I could go look at the yearbook. I know I have all the yearbooks.
Yeah.
I might have a program or something. I'll look into it for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
Because I would love to have that, give it back to my mom.
Yeah.
Because she was so proud of me.
Yeah, I got you.
She will go to the games and be like, "Are you playing today?" Fuck no.
No.
Actually, did you play? It was your senior year then?
Nah,
No.
I played my sophomore year.
Your sophomore year. So it been with
It would have been.
It would have been my brother's year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I for sure got that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We
Your
gonna-
brother was a JV. I mean
that's
varsity.
senior, Yeah.
Yeah. So
And all right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna find that for you.
yeah. Do that. But I think you got another one.
No,
I
I wrapped up all my questions. Yeah.
All right, for sure. But yeah, man, like if you have students that want, like if you're interested in doing this stuff, just hit me up. Hey, I got a couple of students that want to go and just look at how you guys do. They could even just sit down and watch us.
For sure.
Do an interview.
I do have kids. So,
Yeah. So
we'll connect with that.
and then if you want to tell them, that's your camera right there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you want to tell them, when's your first game?
So if you want to follow us on Instagram at MOVAL_football, I believe we post everything up there. Our first game is actually within a month. We scrimmage on August 14th in Redlands at Redlands High School, but then we're gonna be home the following week against Eisenhower. Hopefully we got a good team coming in. We go back-to-back league champs. Hopefully go get this playoff win, make a little push. So don't sleep on MOVAL, man. We really trying to change the world out here. We trying to take the city back. So
That's right.
Yeah. And then the first game is versus
Eisenhower
at home.
Ooh.
I believe it's at home. Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna be there. If you guys want to tap in, if you guys want to come and chill with the In the Woods podcast,
Yes.
we're gonna be there. So hit us up if you guys want to come. How much is the tickets?
Now, if you're an alumni, man, I actually give out free tickets to alumni. You guys get a game for free.
Oh, okay.
So anybody try to tap in with that, we do a annual alumni pass. It's basically a season pass. You come in, admit one ticket, and then you guys come in for free. Everybody else, I think it's like $10.
$10.
Yeah, we will do that.
Tap in with, if you got any questions, let me know, and I will hit up Benitez. Sorry, I just give you a fucking government name.
It's all good.
we can bleep that bitch.
We gonna hit up Coach, man.
So make sure you guys come and tap in, support the kids, man. Like people understand screaming for them. It makes a big difference because it feels like they're playing a real NFL game. You know what I'm saying? So come and tap in with us. Me and Mark will be there the first game. He better call off.
Yes,
If
I'm
not,
definitely gonna call off, man.
for sure. He's gonna call off. I'm gonna be there for sure. It's a Friday.
Actually, you know what? Let me double check because it was crazy. There's such a shortage of referees. We ended up with 7 Thursday games.
7:30
Damn.
games. Okay,
It's crazy out here.
that's better. But you better call off, bro.
Yeah, definitely. I ain't missing that, man.
Yeah. So we got 3 games that we're gonna be there. We'll let you guys know when we set up the whole schedule with this whole Spotlight in MOVAL or Spotlight in IE project that we have. So.
Yeah, no, it's actually going to be that game is on a Thursday. Our first Friday game will be the next week against Paloma Valley.
Okay. Yep. So we'll be there Thursday. You said Thursday what?
August 21st.
August 21st, we'll be there. Make sure you guys come in. Me and Mark will be wearing Underwood shirts. Shirts.
Yeah, man.
We go tap in with us. We'll be there filming for you guys. Maybe doing a little bit of interviews with everybody. So you go tap in with me. And yeah, if you don't follow me on Instagram, it's ABCubanPR. If you don't follow me on TikTok, it's ABCuban_PR.
Yeah, if you don't follow me, it's IMakeGood. It's all one word. It's on Instagram, Snapchat as well as on TikTok. It's IMakeGood1. I'm posting all the latest content in the Woods podcast, man. Best podcast in the IE, man. Go ahead.
You heard it here first.
Go ahead, Coach.
Hey Ben, if you want to put your Instagram or the mobile page, do what you got to do.
At MOVAL Football, you know what I'm saying? That's our football page. Anything you want, football related, or even at MOVAL_ASB, you can check us out. You know, we changed the world at Marina Valley. Come out August 21st, first home game against Eisenhower. We got a DJ, we got food. The stand's gonna be packed. It's gonna be 1,000 people there. You know, make sure you want to be there to see Friday Night Lights.
Friday Night Lights in MOVAL. Make sure you guys tap in. If you don't follow the In the Woods podcast, it's In the Woods Pod on everything, Instagram, TikTok, everything. Make sure you guys tap in. And guys, appreciate you for coming. You know,
thank you, Coach. Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, appreciate you too, dog. Thank you guys for having me. Much love, respect. Appreciate you guys.
Hell yeah. And then, guys, always stay blessed, be blessed. One motherfucking love. You heard?
Peace.